Yeah, it's another great day to be a Wylie Bulldog. Welcome in, Bulldog fans, to another edition here of the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone. We're talking Wylie Bulldog football for the next 30 minutes with the head coach, Coach Clay Martin. It's going to be a fun show. We get to look back at homecoming 2025. An impressive performance for the Bulldogs as they beat Lubbock Coronado by a final of 70-14. It was an impressive night. We'll look at that one. We'll recap that. We'll get you ready for the final non-district contest of the year, a visit to Stephenville and the Stephenville Yellow Jackets. Coach Martin, welcome into the show. Homecoming 2025 proved to be a success. I think it was one of those nights where if it could go right, it did go right. What an impressive performance by your Bulldogs.
Yeah, just really proud of the way we came out. I thought we executed well at the start of the game. We're able to put some pressure on them. And, you know, when you're able to score 15 points before they take a snap, it's, got off to a good start. I
think every possession that you had the other night ended in points, with the exception of your final drive, which eat up all 12 minutes of the fourth quarter. What an impressive performance there in the fourth quarter as well. Defense played fantastic. You're just shy of 500 yards. I think Coronado was about at 150, but their two touchdowns, I think, or they had two big pass plays, chunk plays that were about 90 of that 150. So offensive numbers are fantastic. Defensive numbers look the same.
Yeah, did a great job defensively, I thought, for the majority of the game. Gave up two big plays to them. Where we just kind of had some bus assignments, but played really fast, played hard. We're able to get, some defensive scores and, a big night all the way around.
It was a big night, no doubt, for homecoming 2025. Coach, buckle up. Let's look at these highlights because they're lengthy and they're impressive. They're fun to watch. So as we look at your Bulldogs, you start on offense and you get going immediately. Little scramble here for Jaden Carlskin as he's under pressure, but he turns this into a big positive play.
Yeah, really big play. First drive, they had done a good job on first and second down. Jaden able to scramble, use his legs to pick up the first.
He gets it first. He keeps the drive alive, and then your offensive line and Julius Lane go to work. Big run here, followed by his first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, those guys, you'll see it throughout these highlights. Those guys up front did a great job, and backs as well, but those guys up front, it was a big night for them.
First of two touchdowns on the night for Julius, an early 7-0 lead. You mentioned it, the first 15 points before Coronado got the ball. Great onside kick here by your special teams unit.
Yeah, something we've worked a lot on and, really well executed by everybody involved, and a great kick, and Blaze getting down there, just a big momentum swing for sure.
Blaze Ruffin gets that recovery, and here comes the offense again. A little crossing route here to Wyatt Kidman.
Yeah, something we'd worked on. Blake Frayling does a little shield block there. We talked about big learning deal from last week.
Yep.
And big play.
And Julius, another carry, a cutback, 16-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, good vision there. Found the cutback and able to turn it on and get it in the end zone.
You get a 2-point conversion as well. Before Coronado takes a snap, it's 15-0 Bulldogs. Now we get to see your defense. They go right back to work. Blake Frayling, Cooper Hill, both make tackles right here at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, great job coming off the football. And, I thought we had a really good plan. Coach Gates had put together a great scheme, and we're able to execute it.
Right back to offense. You see the depth of your running game as Cooper Jones has a long run here to get the drive started. He gets behind that offensive line, and before we know it, we're back in the end zone with Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper had a big night. Came in and gave us some huge quality carries, early in the game all the way through the second half.
And I love this extra effort on this touchdown.
Yeah, Cooper's a really tough kid and runs really hard, and you're always going to get that. Just a great run to get it in.
22-0 Bulldogs after 3 drives. Your defense goes back to work, stringing out the jet sweep going to the far side. You'll see a Landry Pate sack. I love the way this unit's playing. They just run all over to the football.
Yeah, I think that's been kind of our calling card is hustle and effort, and guys flying around, and good things happen on defense when you do that.
Good things happen defense and special teams as well. The bad snap leads to another safety. Here we are in the first quarter, and now we've got offensive points, special teams points. It's 24-0. We're still in the first quarter, and your passing game gets going. A little screen here to Blaze, who turns it into a first down.
Yeah, a little, quick screen out there that we'd done, a little jailbreak, and did a good job after the catch.
He gets a first down. You'll see Cash Isbell with a catch the other night. Starting to see the depth of this receiving core. Nice catch by Cash as he goes the opposite way. We finally flip the field into the second quarter. Back to the ground with Julius. A big run followed by a touchdown.
Yeah, the once again, the offensive line doing a great job, and were able to run the football throughout the whole night.
And Julius kind of walks in. Then this next play we'll see after the touchdown, you go for a 2-point conversion. We've seen this multiple times already this year.
Yeah, this is a little different version of it, but Landry, taking the snap, I think we had at least 3 or 4 different holders last night or Friday night, and just another little wrinkle.
2-point conversion. It's 32-0. Back to your defense going to work. Nicholas Jerpy, Cooper Holcomb, a tackle for loss. You chase the quarterback here. You get him to the outside. All he can do is throw the football away, and you get the football again on the punt, the turnover on downs. And, again, you go back to work, a little double move here to White Kidman.
Yeah, we'd thrown that screen out there to Blaze early and then, fake the screen and throw it to him. Good throwing catch.
Set up the screen here. Cooper Jones gets you a first down, down inside the 15. And I thought this next play, Jaden's best pass of the night, little out route here to Blaze right at the goal line.
Yeah, one we had to execute and, we're able to call. I think it was a really good call to isolate him one-on-one and get it in the end zone.
39-7 Bulldogs. We're still in the first half at this point. More pressure from the defense. DeAndre Rodriguez with a big hit right as the quarterback trying to make a pass. Landry Pate again in the run stop. No gain for the Mustangs, or minimal gain on this. And then a great play design here as you get Blaze back in the end zone.
Yeah, this is one that we'd put together through the week and really well designed and well executed, and I think that was a big difference. We executed well all night long. 46
on the touchdown, gave you 46 on the scoreboard. Still in the first half, Blake Ortiz, a tackle for loss. And when we think maybe the first half's going to run out, you get an opportunity because of another bad special teams here. You get in position for a field goal right before the end of the half.
Yeah, kind of a crazy situation. Obviously, not much time left. Get a penalty there and set it up in the middle, and Noah knocks it in.
Noah knocks it in from 32. It's 49-7 Bulldogs at the half. The second half, much of the same. Your defense gets involved as here just a few plays into the second half, Blake Frailing with the scoop and score.
Yeah, they kind of had a little something going. I'd moved the ball a little bit, and all of a sudden, a botch snap, and we're on the board again.
Watch how fast DeAndre gets in between the A-gap here. That's impressive.
Just a great job, and just great penetration and quickness, and then, to knock the ball loose also, when it's on the ground.
56-7 Bulldogs after the Frailing scoop and score. Now your defense goes back to work. Rodrigo Jones, his first varsity experience this week. The sophomore gets the tackle for loss, chasing the quarterback out. And then here's the depth of your defense. Aaron Edwards, Braxton Sconyers, Garrison Callis, all tackle for loss.
Yeah, those guys up front, we're really deep and, have rolled some people in, and those guys did a great job. Now,
Jonah Holmes, your backup quarterback, with a big scramble. He did a great job as he led the offense. And then watch this offensive line push. I love this play.
Yeah, Jonah does a great job of executing our offense and came in, and we never missed a beat. And just, great effort, a lot of push by those guys and extra effort.
And gets Rodrigo, the sophomore's first carry on varsity, and he's into the end zone.
Yeah, holding it high and tight and, makes a good cut right here and finds a little crease, and, big night for him too.
63-7 Bulldogs at this point. Again, your depth of your defense here, KJ Villegas, Gerardo Duarte, Paxton Whitlock. They sniff out the screen. It's another tackle for loss. Your final touchdown of the night, it's Cooper Jones, who this got him over 100 yards. A great sidestep as he gets down the sideline for the end zone.
Yeah, made a nice little move there in the hole and, showed his speed and got to that perimeter, and I think those guys had a big night and were able to run the ball.
70-7 Bulldogs at that point. Good pursuit again. Noah Valero leads the tackle here. Again, Coronado scores late in the third. You get the ball with just a few seconds left in the third, and you run out the entire fourth quarter. Carlos Martinez did the majority of the work. I thought this unit did a great job there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, everybody that had an opportunity, I thought, got in and played with great effort, and we're able to continue to this was a huge drive to hold the ball the whole fourth quarter and just to ice it away.
Multiple carries there by Carlos Martinez again, and you get down inside the 15. You need one more first down to be able to milk the clock. Furman Martinez, the final carry of the night. You need the ball, and at the end of the night, Coach, it's 70-14 on the scoreboard. Just an impressive night for the Bulldogs on Homecoming 2025. Just a few numbers for you for the Bulldogs. 474 yards of total offense, 337 on the ground, 137 through the air. Cooper Jones led the way rushing, 14 carries, 128 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. Julius Lane just shy of 100 yards, 12 carries for 88 yards. Also those 2 touchdowns. Jaden Carlskin through the air, 9 of 16, 137 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Blaze Ruffin with both those touchdown receptions, 3 receptions for 73 on the night for Blaze. I thought your balance was great. Offensively, run, pass. I think it started with your offensive line. Just seemed like everything you called the other night just worked.
Yeah, those guys up front, I think you have to give them a lot of credit. We're able to control the line of scrimmage. Yep. We talk about that a bunch, but when you have over 50 carries on the night, 50 running plays, you're doing something good up front.
Yeah, 52 rushing plays, throw in 16 pass attempts. You're in 68 plays the other night, dominated the clock and time of possession, and obviously the stats too. Defense, we talked about, I think Coronado was right about 150 yards, but 90 of that's on 2 plays. So you take the rest of the night, you're talking about 60 yards of total offense for Coronado. Again, that front 7, I think they're running all over the football. I think your secondary on the backside's really covering well. That unit, I know we're just 3 games in, but I really feel like they're gelling well and playing their responsibilities well.
Yeah, we're growing on that side of the ball. And, the one thing we've done is played with relentless effort. And I think we play fast defensively and are getting better, cleaning things up and making less mistakes. And so looking for big things as the year goes along.
70-14 as the Bulldogs beat Coronado. They moved to 2-1 on the year with the big win last Friday. We'll start looking ahead to this Friday as it's the final non-district game for Wylie. They make the trip over to Stephenville, the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets on Friday night. As this is time for our first timeout of the show. Back with more. Stay with us.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
At Borland Sobin & Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
And welcome back into the show, the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone. Andy Penny with the head coach, Coach Clay Martin. Let's say thanks to all of our great sponsors of the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone. Of course, Taylor Electric Cooperative, still neighbors working for neighbors, services for living, connections for life. Taylor Electric Cooperative. Borland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, providing family and cosmetic dentistry with the best care possible. You can find them online at bspdentistry.com. Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, they've been voted as the best new car dealer in Abilene for more than 20 years by the Abilene Reporter News. That's Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. And the Shed Market at 7825 Buffalo Gap Road, south part of Abilene, 707 and Buffalo Gap Road, our good friends at the Shed Market. Also, Abilene Glass and Mirror, they sponsor our Player of the Game segment. Coach, when you put 70 points on the board, you can pretty much throw a dart, and whoever it lands on has a good chance to be our Abilene Glass and Mirror Player of the Game. We went with Cooper Jones, your junior running back, who was able to get over 100 yards rushing. He got in the end zone for the first 2 times of his Wylie Bulldog career. Here on the varsity level, 14 carries, 128 yards. Cooper Jones, our Abilene Glass and Mirror Player of the Game.
Yeah, very well deserving. I thought did a great job throughout the night. Got an opportunity and really took advantage of it, and looking for great things from him.
Yeah, and I thought it was great. Obviously, Julius Lane starts the game, but Cooper's in the game in the first quarter. I think your third series of the game, Cooper gets the call, and his first carry, he's getting down the near sideline for 30-plus yards, and I just thought it was the start of a special night for him.
Yeah, Cooper's not a guy that just maybe went in the game because it was out of hand and had a bunch of carries. Cooper's going to be a big part of what we do, and has seen limited action so far, and the other night got in there pretty early.
I don't know if you knew this or not, but he gets back in the game late third quarter. He's got 99 yards on the rushing sheet, at least on our unofficial stats in the booth. He had 99. You get him back in, and his last carry of the night, he busts the 29-yard touchdown down the near sideline. Not only a touchdown for you, but it put him over 100 yards too.
Yeah, I would like to say we knew that, but we did not. But, yeah, a big night to rush for over 100 yards for sure.
And you put it in perspective with this running back group. He's got 128. Julius Lane had 88 yards rushing. He's in the end zone twice. You see Rodrigo Jones, his first varsity action. He gets 62 yards rushing and a touchdown on his first varsity night. Carlos Martinez there in the fourth quarter. We talked about the 12-minute drive. He ate up the whole quarter. He's got 40 yards rushing. Obviously, depth in your running back spot. Credit again to your offensive line. You're going to win a lot of football games when you establish a line of scrimmage and run the football like that.
Yeah, no question. I mean, if you're able to hand it off 52 times and average over 6 yards a carry, it's going to be a successful night if you protect the ball. And those guys up front did a great job, and the running backs did a great job. I thought we ran hard. I thought we had great vision, and all the way around did a great job.
And at the end of the night, all the way around, there were plenty to choose from. And for our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game, we gave it to Cooper Jones, the junior running back. Again on the night, 14 carries, 128 yards, and the 2 touchdowns. The Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game. Since 1946, Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass shop. You can sure find what you're looking for there at AbileneGlass.com. Coach, this non-district portion, we say it all the time, it's about the Wylie Bulldogs. What'd you learn about your team? And now with one game left, what are some of those things you want to continue to work on with district play just a week away now?
Yeah, I think, a lot of things we knew about our team was confirmed the other night. And, I thought we're beginning to build a team. I think that we've made some strides in that area. I think that we're becoming better execution-wise and getting some experience. A lot of these guys, they hadn't played very many varsity football games, and so thought we're moving in the right direction.
So we talk about the offense doing great. Your defense has only given up 38 points through the first 3 games. You're going to win a lot of football games, only giving up 12, 13 points a game. And then special teams. We haven't really dived into your special teams yet, but you've got Noah Reberg, who's perfect on field goals and extra points thus far this year. You get the onside kick the other night. You've scored 3 2-point conversions. Sometimes people forget about the value of a special teams and the special teams unit. You're doing some pretty special things on special teams.
Well, I think we've worked really hard at it. We've blocked a punt. We've forced numerous poor punts. The safety off a punt, another bad snap the other night. And so I think it's not by accident. I think we've spent a lot of time, and Coach Ryan Lucas is our special teams coordinator, and I think it's something we take serious and something that he's doing a great job.
I'm fortunate to be on the backside. I get to watch the highlights that you see on the huddle broadcast, and you guys can make notes in the clips and such. There are a lot of notes in the special teams, just alignment and hip rotation and all sorts of stuff. I think that speaks to Coach Lucas and what he's doing on that special team.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it's something that we're all as a staff have always taken serious, but Ryan is very passionate about that and has done a great job, kind of taking that to really working at it really hard and spending a lot of time. And, I think the kids are bought in.
And the Bulldogs, again, are 2-1 on the year after that 70-14 win against Lubbock Coronado. And now they'll put that 2-1 record on the line on the road against the Stephenville Yellow Jackets. We will get you ready for that one. We'll start previewing game number 4 of the Wylie Bulldogs season. We'll do that on the other side. Glad you're with us here on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone. More to come. Stay with us.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, Invisalign makes getting a straighter smile simple and stress-free. With clear removable aligners, you can skip the brackets and wires and still get amazing results. We customize every Invisalign plan to fit comfortably and work efficiently, so your teeth straighten over time. You can brush with ease and smile without feeling self-conscious. And we're with you every step of the way, offering expert care and guidance from start to finish. At BSP Dentistry, straightening your smile is comfortable, natural, and easy.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
And back in one final time here, the Wylie Bulldog Sports Zone. Hey, we want to keep you up to date on all the other sports going on this fall here at Wylie. First, our volleyball team. They are 22-7 on the year, having a great season thus far, wrapping up non-district play this week. They'll actually be in Stephenville on Friday as well. A 4:30 first serve with Stephenville on Friday, their final non-district game. They start district next Tuesday versus Abilene Cooper. Our tennis team, of course, is rocking and rolling. State-ranked tennis team. They're currently 15-2. They won their opening district match versus Wichita Falls Legacy. They have two district matches this week with Abilene Cooper and then Wichita Falls Memorial Saturday morning here at Wylie High School. Our cross-country teams are rolling. Coach Harvey and company, they each won, the boys and girls each won the Godly Invitational a week ago. The girls then finished second place at the Abilene Invitational this past weekend. Marissa Dudley was fourth. Sister Amari Dudley was fifth last Saturday at the Abilene Invitational. And then the boys golf started their fall season as well this past weekend at the Bart Granger Invitational in Fort Worth. There were 52 teams. Wylie finished 10th out of 52. They set a school record with a team score of 288 in that first round, first of three rounds, 288 score. They're leading them to a 10th place finish. Jack Stedman, Jack Cole, Jack Currington, three Jacks on the team with Reese Templeton and Carson Groban. So a great job to them. Do you like having the same name on your roster so many? That way you just call one name and they all come running? Is that a good thing?
I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not.
Well, that's what Coach Campbell has with his golf team. So a great start for them. Again, the Bulldogs are at Stephenville on Friday for the final non-district portion of their schedule against the Stephenville Yellow Jackets. Stephenville comes in at 3-0. Few things you need to know. One, we're not at Memorial Stadium at Tarleton. We're at the new Art Brown Stadium, the Stephenville ISD Stadium now, which is on campus as well. So we'll be there this week, and it's a 7:30 kickoff, not a 7 o'clock kickoff for this week. Do you enjoy going to new stadiums? We don't get to go to new stadiums very often. Feel like we go to the same stadiums because of the same opponents, but chance to go to a new stadium this week.
Yeah, no question. I think I'll enjoy going to a new stadium. Just haven't really seen a couple of pictures, but haven't been by there, and I'm sure it's really nice.
It opens up the question, do you have a favorite stadium or two here across West Texas or across the state of Texas that you like going to?
Yeah, back in the day, loved going to Birdville, which is not out here in West Texas, but we had so many epic playoff games there. And, the stadium in Midland, what used to be Grande.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat Lubbock's situation
Lowry
there.
Field,
And for whatever reason, I've always loved playing in San Angelo.
The old school stadium.
Yeah, so several of them I think that I really enjoy. You've got to say, obviously, the AT&T had an opportunity to play there.
Sure.
The old Texas Stadium, Cowboy Stadium, was pretty fun too.
Hole in the roof, that's always a good one. When you're playing in those stadiums, that means you're having success.
Yeah, those are the most fun for sure. That and playing at Baylor, obviously. Back in the day.
Yeah, no doubt. So we'll add a new one this week, Art Briles Stadium again there at Stephenville. And Coach, we anticipate a pretty good ball game on Friday. It's traditionally been a great game when you get Stephenville, and I don't see why this year is going to be any different on Friday.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt about it. I think it'll be a competitive game. I think two teams that'll play really hard, and I think it'll be a good football game to watch.
Coach Doty, the head coach over there in company, they find a way. Tradition rich there at Stephenville. They've been there a long time. Of course, Art Briles, who's the stadium is named after, started that back in the 90s, and that it's just a program that continues to roll. How do you build we do it here, they do it there. How do you just build that tradition of there's an expectation before the kids ever put the varsity uniform on? I think it exists in both programs.
Yeah, it's the community, it's the tradition, the history, but it's not that easy. Doesn't just happen each and every year. There's a lot of kids that have spent a lot of work and a lot of buy-in to those programs, and it's a community as a whole that's in great support of Stephenville football and Wylie football, and the other schools across the state of Texas that are have that going for them.
We were talking in the break. This seems to be the homecoming game for these two teams each of the last few years, and I think it's because you like to get this kind of out of the way before district play starts. So Stephenville has been our last non-district game a few times. We've played them for homecoming. This is Stephenville's homecoming this week, so have that. But the visiting team has won each of the last 3 years to spoil those homecomings for each other, and you get that chance this week. Let's talk some X's and O's as far as Stephenville is concerned. What will we see, from an X's and O's standpoint from the Yellow Jackets?
Multiple offensive can hurt you in a lot of different ways, or good up front, like always. Have a great receiving core, good running backs, skilled kids, but do a good job of making you defend a lot of things. And I think that's where it starts with them. And, we've got to try to turn them into being one-dimensional if we can. And, I think from an offensive standpoint, that's kind of the key. Defensively, they've got a lot of experience. They fly to the football, really a tough and aggressive defense. Yep. And we've got to be able to stand up to that, especially up front. And so be a keys to the game is that stuff that happens down in the trenches.
Yeah, it's your final non-district tune-up, and we talked about it in the last segment. Talk about it again. Some of those things you'd like to see for your Bulldogs, knowing that district play is just 7 days away.
Yeah, I think we've got to continue to improve, and I think this is a great test for us. We've had an opportunity to get out there and play now, and an opportunity to have some experience, and so we need to make a jump in execution and continue to give great effort, and I think we're right where we need to be. It's time to go.
Well, we're looking forward to it. It's crazy to think here we are already game number 4, but we're deep into this thing and ready to finish out non-district. Coach, thanks for the time. Always enjoy visiting with you, and we'll see you in Stephenville on Friday night.
Hey, thank you.
You bet. As again, the Bulldogs and the Stephenville Yellow Jackets, Wylie at 2-1, Stephenville at 3-0. Again, a programming note: it's a 7:30 kickoff this week in a new stadium at Art Briles Stadium there in Stephenville. We hope to see you in person. If not, of course, you can watch the live stream broadcast, Wylie Bulldog Productions, on YouTube, as well as listen on the radio on 106.3 FM, the Raider, there as well. We looking forward to talking to you next week. We'll preview the district schedule next week. We'll look back to Stephenville and then get you ready for the Wichita Falls Legacy Leopards coming up next week to open up district play. We'll do that next week. We'll talk to you then. For the head coach, Clay Martin, I'm Andy Penny. We'll see you in Stephenville Friday. Until then, take care and go Bulldogs. So long, everybody.
In the great state of Texas, sports is about more than a game. It's about more than the sweat on your brow or the weight on your shoulders. It's about passion. It's about pride. It's about community. It's about playing for the name on the front of your jersey and the name on the back. As you lace up your shoes and tighten your gear, remember the journey that has brought you here. The early mornings, the late nights, the battles fought, and the battles won.
Ortiz in the left, at the wall.
This is your moment. This is your stage. This is your time to compete. Never forget, in the pursuit of victory, that for Texans, how we win is just as important as winning itself. That's why we compete the Texas way, with a respect for others, control of self, and a spirit of competition. Because we know that true champions not only excel on the field, but have the kind of character that make them champions in the game of life. Now let's go out there and compete the Texas way. For in this moment, on this stage today, you are more than just a player, a coach, or a fan. You are a champion of integrity, a guardian of honor. You are an ambassador of the game. This is our legacy. This is the Texans way.
It is time. Friday Night Lights come alive under the West Texas sunset. Wylie Bulldog Football. Featuring the Wylie Pure Gold Band. Keeping you clued in on the hottest gridiron action around. Andy Penny and Ryan Holmes. And the main attraction, your Wylie Bulldogs under the leadership of head coach Clay Martin. Right now on 106.3 The Raider, this is Wylie Bulldog Football.
And hello, Bulldog fans. Welcome to Stephenville, Texas. Another beautiful Friday night and another West Texas rivalry on hand. The final non-district portion of the schedule, the final non-district game of the four. We are at the brand new Art Briles Stadium. Look at that view that you have here on the screen. It is the Wylie Bulldogs at 2-1 playing a visit to Art Briles Stadium and the Stephenville Yellow Jackets at 3-0 as we welcome you in again here to Wylie Bulldog Productions on YouTube on 106.3 The Raider for Wylie Bulldog Football. I'm Andy Penny, your broadcast voice tonight for, again, game number 4. And if game number 4 is anything like game number 3, the Bulldogs are going to be competitive tonight as game number 3 last week for Wylie at home. Homecoming 2025 was a thing of beauty as the Bulldogs got the win 70-14. Looking for the same. We'll get you ready between now and the bottom of the hour this week, a 7:30 kickoff for game number 4 here. The 2-1 Bulldogs and the 3-0 Yellow Jackets. Of course, I got my good friend.
It is time. Friday Night Lights come alive under the West Texas sunset. Wylie Bulldog Football. Featuring the Wylie Pure Gold Band.
Stephenville at a new stadium. It is fantastic to be here. It is a gorgeous stadium. Of course, the legendary Coach Art Briles. And one mention, actually rode up the elevator with him up here, Coach Mike Copeland Field, legendary coach as well here at Stephenville. Looking forward to a great contest between two legendary programs in the state of Texas, very well respected across the state. And so looking forward to seeing what we get tonight and how will the second homecoming of the Wylie Bulldogs to get to be a part of this year. Last week you mentioned the big homecoming win over Coronado. Now get to do it tonight against the Yellow Jackets. So looking forward to a great night.
Yeah, this is the 4th year in a row that Stephenville and Wylie have played each other on the home team's homecoming. 2 of those in Abilene 2 years ago here at Stephenville, and again this year in Stephenville. 4 years in a row, but the visiting team has won each of the first 3 of those homecomings, spoiling each other's homecomings. The Bulldogs would like to do that again. There was no spoiling last week for Wylie's homecoming as Lubbock Coronado comes to town. The Bulldogs score on every offensive possession. with the exception of the last one, which ate up all 12 minutes of the fourth quarter. 474 yards of total offense, 70 points on the board. It was dominating over Coronado 70-14.
Yeah, it was really great. It was great to see an early domination. And, Andy, we got to know a lot of people on the roster. A lot of people got to play last week. And it was just a great job of an overall performance of the Wylie Bulldogs getting to those seniors, and everybody's going to remember this year, homecoming to 2025, such a great performance, and looking forward to that continuing tonight, just 7 days later.
Well, we saw a run game that was impressive. Cooper Jones was over 100 yards last week, 128 yards. Julius Lane was in the end zone 3 times. And then we saw the depth of that running back spot. Drigo Jones, his first contest last week on the varsity level. He gets in the end zone. The defense finds a way to score as well. And then Jaden Carlskent, the quarterback, the junior quarterback, I think continues to progress every week. Had a great week last week. He throws his first 2 touchdown passes both to Blaze Ruff, and really starting to see the depth of that offense.
Well, and I think the biggest thing is for Jaden to continue to get more and more comfortable with his receiving core, with the whole situation of being the guy. And so I think that's a big step last week. Yes, it was 70, and, he got to watch a lot of the game in the second half, but it was a great job by Jaden being able to get more comfortable. And he and Blaze, we've kind of seen that even in the Monterey game, starting to get more comfortable with Dylan Regala out, some other, having to get comfortable with some receivers, and Blaze has been that.
We look at this Stephenville Yellow Jacket team, of course, tradition-rich and always successful. They're 3-0 on the year. We talk about 70 points that the Bulldogs scored last week. This is a Stephenville defense that has only given up 13 points all season long. They're going to be defensive-minded. They'll find a way to put points on the board offensively, too. But I love the key or the matchup that we'll see, Wylie offense versus Stephenville defense. However you look at it, it's a great opponent on the near sideline.
Oh, and anytime you've only given up 14 points, that's a huge accomplishment for a defense. But again, now it gives that opportunity for the Bulldogs to say, hey, we can put points on the board. We put 70 up last week. We can put points on the board, and we will see if we'll be able to do that against a very tough Stephenville defense.
The Bulldogs have made their entrance here to Art Briles Stadium. The home team is doing the same. We've got the coin toss, the national anthem, and the kickoff to tonight's contest. The Bulldogs at 2-1. The Yellow Jackets at 3-0. We'll have it on the other side. Wylie Bulldog football. It's always powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, Invisalign makes getting a straighter smile simple and stress-free. With clear removable aligners, you can skip the brackets and wires and still get amazing results. We customize every Invisalign plan to fit comfortably and work efficiently, so your teeth straighten over time. You can brush with ease and smile without feeling self-conscious. And we're with you every step of the way, offering expert care and guidance from start to finish. At BSP Dentistry, straightening your smile is comfortable, natural, and easy.
And bring you back here to Art Briles Stadium, the new stadium here in Stephenville, Texas. It's the Wylie Bulldogs and the Stephenville Yellow Jackets. We get ready to pause and pay our respects to the great United States of America with the playing of the national anthem. We will hear from the Stephenville High School band leading us in the national anthem. Another great rendition of our national anthem brought to you by the Stephenville High School Band. We always say thanks to those who protect our freedom both worldwide and here in the United States as well. You can see the Bulldogs on the far sideline. My favorite uniform combination, the white tops on the purple pants, the purple helmets, and the gold Bulldog on each side of the helmet. Stephenville in their traditional navy blue with the gold numbers and letters trimmed in white, the navy blue pants and the navy blue helmets with the Stephenville S and the yellow jacket, all part of it. Pretty nice digs here in Stephenville, huh?
I'm not going to lie. It is a very nice stadium. I mentioned it. We were talking a little bit of how great it looks. When you go to build the next stadium, you go out and look at a lot of other places. And, again, they did a great job. And, Stephenville ISD's got to be proud of this and was ready for a long time to have their own place. It's kind of like ACU. They were at Shotwell forever. Then they got their own home place and home stadium. They did a really good job here.
Captains are at the 50-yard line. It's DeAndre Rodriguez, Michael Pena-Perez, Julius Lane, and Barrett Huffington, the 4 captains for the Bulldogs. Colton Dirth, as well as Cooper Doty is a captain, Briar Floyd, and Hudson Butchie, the 4 captains for the Yellow Jackets. You see our white hat talking to our 2 teams. They'll go through the coin toss, and we will see who gets the football here first tonight. It's a venue here at Art Briles Stadium. It hosts 7,500 at capacity. We are probably pushing 6,000 here tonight. It's been a good crowd on both sides. Of course, homecoming 2025.
Stephenville won the toss. They've deferred their option to the second half.
So Stephenville has deferred to the second half, which would tell me the Bulldog offense will be on the field first. And looks like the Bulldogs offense will be on, and they will move south to north here in this first quarter of play. It's another absolute beautiful night here tonight in Stephenville. We are in the mid-80s. There is hardly any breeze at all at the stadium. It's going to be a great 48 minutes of football. And Hodge, with that said, somebody's got to be a winner at the end of the night. Your keys to success, keys to victory tonight for the purple and gold Wylie Bulldogs.
I think you mentioned it. One of the things about the offense is going to be able to control the tempo. I think that's a big deal. If we can control the tempo of the offensive side of the ball, I think that'd be big. The other is protect Jaden. Be sure we give him time to throw the ball and create lanes for Julius Lane to be able to run the football. Coach Martin talked about winning the battle in the trenches. I think you're going to have to do that and avoid giving up explosive plays. Giving up explosive plays to this offense of Stephenville. We do those things and win the turnover battle, and I say it every week, get off the field on third down on defense. We do those things. It'll be great for a great night. And the last one, take advantage of the homecoming distractions. They've had a lot of homecoming distractions this week. Take advantage of it as Wylie and go put some points on the board and put them on the rope soon.
It is Blaze Ruffin back deep. He stands at the 5-yard line. The junior stands back there at the 5-yard line. Rory McNeese, number 88, has it teed up at the North 40. Yellow Jackets, Bulldogs, game number 4 is underway. It's a high end-over-end kick. Blaze will have a chance to return it as he catches it at the 1. He's right in the center of the field. He runs into one of his blockers and gets out across the 15, and that's about it. The Bulldogs will start inside the 20-yard line, right on that 15-yard line. And it's the junior Jaden Carlskint, the 6', 180-pound junior, making his 4th start for the Bulldogs. Jaden on the year is 27 of 40, 361 yards passing. That's 120 a game. 2 touchdowns on the year, just 1 interception. He manages the game really well. And our first key, the Bulldogs averaging 38 points a game. Stephenville defense has only given up 13 all year. And here's our first look at Wylie offense versus Stephenville defense. It's on the left hash. It's 1st and 10, again at the 15. Julius Lane, the senior, motions out of the backfield. It's an empty backfield, and it's a quarterback keeper, a power play right up the middle, and Jaden's got a short gain, trying to establish the run early. 1, 2, maybe 3 for Jaden. It's 2nd down at about 7.
Really pretty good really good spot. I didn't think he got that much. Great job by Jaden pushing and driving and picking up a few extra yards.
He'll put it on the 18, so it is 2nd down and 7. Again, Julius Lane, the running back, the senior. He wears number 21, 6'2", 235 pounds. Julius has already been in the end zone 6 times this year. 2nd down and 7. Jaden, a straight drop, will flare it out to Julius in the left flat. Julius makes the first man miss, but gang tackled at the 20. First completion of the night. Carlskent to Lane. It's another 3. It's the first third down of the night. 3rd down and 4 for the Wylie offense. They're at their own 21.
And Coach Martin talked about it in his show this week of how well Stephenville swarms, if you will, the Yellow Jackets swarm to the football. And Julius had a number of Yellow Jackets on him pretty quick after he caught it, was able to pick up enough to make this 3rd down a few more options here.
Blaze Ruffin in the receiving corps. Jaden Namey, the sophomore, also out there. Michael Pena-Perez at the tight end spot, as is Blake Frailing. 3rd and 4 from the 21. Play action, roll the pocket to the right. Carlskent throw the out pattern. Pena-Perez has it on a dive right outside the 30. Nice pass and catch. It's a 10-yard gain and a Wylie Bulldog first down.
And a really good job. Jaden continued getting comfortable. Nice rollout. Gave him the option. Could have taken off and running. Great job finding Pena for the first down and get the sticks moving.
To the 31. Jaden, a nice start. Easy throws, 2 for 2 to get things started. So we're seeing the 2 tight end set. You'll see Wyatt Kidman, the 5'8 senior. He wears number 6. He'll be in that receiving corps. He's really come to life each of the last 2 weeks. Of course, no Dylan Regala still in the lineup. Dylan is 3rd game in a row to miss. 1st and 10, handoff Lane off right guard. Just a pile of bodies. Short gain for Julius, maybe 1. 2nd down and 9. Let's set that offensive line for the Bulldogs tonight. It's Barrett Huffington, the 6-foot senior. He'll snap the football at center. His guards tonight, Sutton Stevenson, the left guard, 5'11", 245-pound junior. Andrew Reeder, the right guard at 6'1", 320, and a senior. Your left tackle is Mark Esquibel, 6 foot, 265-pound senior. And your right tackle is Wyatt Gilliam, 6 foot, 220-pound senior as well. 2nd down, 9 from the 32. Jaden will give it again to Lane. Finds a little bit of a seam. Gets into the 2nd level. Short gain to the 34. Gain of 2. It's 3rd down and 7. Bulldogs going to have to establish the run. You got to keep pounding into Julius. It's short gains thus far, but you've got to keep the Stephenville front 7 honest.
Oh, yeah, and you got to be able to open that up because if the run game opens up, it allows Jaden and the play action passes and those things to widen up the playbook for Coach Ming. Yeah, you definitely want to be able to run the football.
3rd down, 7. We're just underway. This is the Bulldogs' opening drive. 3rd and 7 from their own 34. Carlskent take the snaps. Again, a design quarterback run. Looked like the sequence was off as Jaden not quite ready for the snap, but catches it, gets 2. It's 4th down. Here come personnel changes. Bulldogs will punt the football away.
Yeah, success on the Yellow Jackets side again. Not 3 and out, but was able to get them stopped and haven't forced the Bulldogs to punt. This is a situation you just got to get a really good punt off, pin them back, and try to take over and win a little bit of that field position battle.
Carlskent is the punter for Wylie. He is in punt formation. It's Xavier Gonzalez back deep. It's a good chest-high snap, almost blocked. Gonzalez will catch it on the run at the Stephenville 35. He's got the near hash and the 40, and he's knocked off his feet there as Bo Cates will knock him down. Here comes the Stephenville offense with 8:10 left in our first quarter. We're scoreless, and Stephenville will have it 1st and 10 right at the 40-yard line. Their quarterback is Trot Jordan. He's a 5'10 junior, 5'10", 195 pounds. He's 24 of 38 on the year, 473 yards. He's already got 9 touchdown passes, 9 touchdown passes on the year. They'll mark it on the 39. That's where the drive will start. 1st and 10 there. 2 tight ends for Stephenville, 2 receivers, a back offset to Jordan's right. A whistle, and the Bulldogs are in the neutral zone. And an offside. First Pest Patrol penalty flag of the night will go the way of Wylie. Pest Patrol, family-owned and operated business. Their #1 focus is providing customers with the best pest control services available. You can feel comfortable when that yellow truck arrives at your home. It's our good friends at Pest Patrol.
And those are the things that wear you out to start off and give them free 5 yards.
DeAndre's been so good there at the nose guard position. They saw something they liked. Jordan, a quick curl. It's caught on the near side. First reception of the night goes the way of Aiden Juergens, and Juergens able to get down inside the Wylie 35, or right at the 35. It's 21 on the first completion. Jordan to Juergens, and Stephenville into Wylie territory at the 35-yard line.
That's a first financial first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Juergens did a really good job. Just nice little, not quite a hit, little curl. Found the spot and got a lot of yards after contact.
So now a whistle, and it looks like a Wylie timeout here. A little confusion defensively for the Bulldogs, and Matt Cates, defensive coordinator, wants to go ahead and take the timeout. 7:48 left in our opening quarter. We're scoreless.
I think one of the reasons they may have called that is DeAndre's helmet came off and probably would rather have him on the field instead of trying to get somebody in a bad position that wasn't quite ready, because I saw DeAndre had to leave the field because his helmet came off. So that probably is why that timeout was taken.
Yeah, that is the rule. If a helmet comes off, the player has to leave the field for one play, allow the medical staff to check for concussion-type symptoms. But the timeout will negate that, and DeAndre will be back out on the field. Again, 7:48 left in our opening quarter, and we are scoreless. Wylie, one first down on their opening drive, then had to punt the football. Stephenville 2 plays in. They're at the Wylie 35. Yet Stephenville has not given up points in the first half this year. They have outscored their opponents 80-0 in the first half. Wylie's pretty similar. Wylie's only given up 10 in the first half. And here comes DeAndre, you're right, out of the timeout. Back in at the nose guard spot. We'll start setting that defense here after first and 10, Stephenville. They're at the Wylie 35. Jordan in that shotgun as a back offset to his left. So he'll take the snap, play action again, throw another quick curl. Nice catch. Hanging on, making the tackle is Carter Nelson. The catch by Brighton DeVivo, number 13. It'll go for 4. Is Nelson able to hang on for the tackle? Second down at 6. Blake Ortiz, Nicholas Jerpy, defensive ends. They're up there with DeAndre Rodriguez on that line, that 3-4 defensive look for Matt Cates. Second and 6 from the 31. First handoff of the night goes the way of Zyler McClendon, number 1. McClendon just shy of a first down. He's got 5. That linebacking core making plays. Bo Cates, inside linebacker. Blake Frailing, an outside linebacker. Cooper Hill, Landry Pate on the other side. Your linebacking core. Third down and 1 here, Stephenville. They're at the Wylie 26. Jordan in that shotgun. Take the snap, play action again. Quick slant, caught DeVivo. He's down inside the 15. He's all the way to the Wylie 10. DeVivo's second catch will give him 16. Depending on a spot, it looks like it's first and goal, and it is right at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, again, great job by DeVivo on the little slant. It's almost like Pate wasn't quite ready that he made the slant.
DeVivo came in with just 10 catches on the year, but 6 of those are touchdowns. Definitely a possession/touchdown type receiver. It is first and goal at the Wylie 10 for Stephenville. Play action again, flare it out. It's a lateral pass as Caden Monk will make the catch. Almost a long sweep as it was a lateral on the play. Monk made the catch. He gets to the Wylie 3. It's 7 for Monk.
13,
Bo Cates pushes him out near side. It's second and goal from the 3. Jordan Lockett is a corner tonight, as well as Griggs Holland. Carter Nelson, your strong safety. Brody Martin is your free safety. Second and goal, Stephenville from the Wylie 3. It's on the right hash. Another power set here, tight end to the left. Take the snap, hand off McClendon, powering forward, lowers the shoulders. He's right at the goal line. Did he get in? Yes, he did. It's a Stephenville touchdown. Zyler McClendon from 3 yards out has put Stephenville on the board first tonight. 6-0 Yellow Jackets with an extra point to follow. As good as advertised to start. As Rory McNeese is in for the PAT. Snap is back. It's a low snap. It picked up, and the kick is up and good. 5:21 left our first quarter. Our score, Stephenville 7 and Wylie 0. We step aside. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 106.3 The Raider.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
Zyler McClendon, a 3-yard touchdown run. Stephenville strikes first tonight with 5:21 left in our opening quarter. Here's the McNeese kickoff. This one, again, caught by Ruffin at the 1, right outside the right hash. He'll get it back to the center of the field. He's got the 10, reverses field, and gets up to the 20, and that's about it. That's where the Bulldog offense will start. We give you our Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union scoring drive summary for the Yellow Jackets. 6 plays, 61 yards. And 2:49 off the clock before McClendon's 3-yard touchdown run. Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union, member-owned, community-focused, full-service financial institution serving Abilene and the Big Country since 1955. All right, Hodge, this is a drive where you got to win the line of scrimmage, move the football. Doesn't necessarily have to be points, but you got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no doubt.
They'll start 1st and 10 on the 19. It is a handoff to Lane, who will get off the left tackle. He's met right in the hole and driven backwards. Forward progress will make it no gain on the play, but nice tackle by Caleb Taylor, the 6'1 senior linebacker. Shot the gap, made the play. No gain at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, really great job. I mean, Julius didn't have anywhere to go and took a big pop, and now you're 2nd and long. Trying to decide if he lost a yard.
Put it right on the 19. Looks like 2nd and 10. Julius with 254 yards rushing. That's 85 a game. Already 6 touchdowns. 2nd and 10, straight drop, 4-man pressure. Up the seam, Ruffin off the hands, incomplete. Blaze ran right up the right hash. Had a step, but the pass right off the fingertips, couldn't pull it in. And now quickly 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, just missed each other. Really great pass, great throw. A little bit of traffic. But probably one Blaze would like to have back.
Of course, Blaze a great week last week with first 2 touchdowns of the year. I thought Jaden's best pass last week was that out route that he threw right at the near pylon. Blaze caught for his first touchdown. Scored 2 on the night. Passing situation here. It's 3rd down and 10 from the Stephenville 19. Carlson take the snap. 4-man pressure. It's in his face. He throws center of the field. It's knocked away, deflected, and intercepted. Intercepted in the secondary. Briar Floyd to the far sideline. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, he's in the end zone. It's a Stephenville pick 6 for a touchdown. And a play that was a post route, skinny post, intended for Blake Frailing. Floyd steps right in front of, intercepts it, takes it the distance for a touchdown.
Yeah, bounced off, little bingo drill, picks it off, and it looked like a punt return. He got to the outside, went down the sideline, bounced off of a few Bulldogs, and then into the blue turf for a back-to-back touchdown.
And just like that, with the extra point by McNeese, it is 14-0 Stephenville. We'll step aside. Bulldog football, it's powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. We're on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Well, that's the first defensive touchdown by a Wylie opponent this year. Briar Floyd, the 35-yard interception return for the touchdown. There was a flag on the extra point, a legal contact personal foul penalty on Wylie. So that penalty yardage will be marked off here on the kickoff, and Stephenville will kick off from the Wylie 45. This is dangerous territory. This is where you can take a shot maybe at an onside kick because the field position won't change that much.
Oh, and you're going to feel confident of what your defense has done no matter where you give the football back to Wylie. So definitely want to be your head on a swivel and your hands ready for those first couple of lines of the kickoff team, the kick return.
Well, McNeese will approach the football. He'll pop it up deep. It'll land a few yards into the end zone. Stephenville content with the touchback. So Wylie will have their best starting field position at their own 25. So a few jitters here for the visiting team. But a chance to get back out here on the field.
Was kind of shocked that they didn't try to pooch it or anything to make that a little difficult, because literally, you mentioned it, this is the best starting field position we've had at our own 25. But we've got to be, and you talked about it, we've got to be able to run the football. And so far, the big fellas up front, they're having to go. And Stephenville's always been known, from the Art Browse days to the Mike Copeland days, of being very big and physical up front.
Well, Lane will motion out of the backfield to start this drive. Here's the first play. It's another quarterback draw. Carlskent makes the first man miss. Able to push forward. He'll pick up 5. That's a play that really looked like it could have been stopped at the line of scrimmage. Jaden able to push it forward for 5.
And there must be something Coach Ming is liking and seeing out of that when Julius leaves. That's the second time we've ran that.
So 2nd and 5 from the 30. Carlskent play action, gets rid of it in a hurry. Near side, Wyatt Kidman's first catch of the night. Barrels forward, depend on a spot. I think he's got it. Wyatt for 5 and a Bulldog first down.
You kind of get a good little, if you're Coach Ming, a little bit of breath of fresh air on that pass to get a first down and move the sticks.
Now 1st and 10, Julius a carry. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Forward progress maybe 1 for Julius. Going back to the Kidman catch, Wyatt's come alive. 5 receptions for 73 yards to enter tonight in his first catch tonight. 1 for Julius on first down. It's 2nd down and 9. First quarter, 3:15 and counting. Stephenville a 14-0 lead. Their opening drive, a touchdown drive, then an interception return for a touchdown, has us at 14-0. 2nd and 9 from the 36. It's Julius again, stretching off right tackle. Positive yardage, maybe to the 39. That's 3 more for Julius. Another passing situation here for Wylie. 3rd down and 6. They're at their own 39.
Kind of ran a quick little, not screen, but a little hitch with the receiver blocking over here on Kidman last time. Maybe looking to go to that. They had Blaze open on the post route earlier, just incomplete. But if I'm Stephenville, I'm thinking, where's Kidman? Where's Blaze Ruffin?
From the right hash at the 39, 3rd down and 6. Carlskent take the snap, 4-man pressure. It's in his face. He'll scramble to the left, trying to keep the play alive. He'll throw down the field. He's got a receiver, but underthrew it and almost intercepted again. Kidman had a step as I think the corner let Kidman go, but the underneath coverage almost had the interception. Willis Jackson off his hands, couldn't corral it.
Yeah, and you could see there on camera, might have caught Jaden kind of squatted down like, man, I'd like to have that, because I think if he throws it up over the top, Kidman may score.
Yeah, there's no coverage on the backside of that, but it's underthrown, and Jackson able to make a play on it and knock it down. So 4th down and 6, Bulldogs will punt again. Again, Carlskent does the punting, so he's in punt formation. Another nice snap. This is a low punt with a bounce. Gonzalez catches it on a bounce at the Stephenville 30. Fumbled the football. It's loose far sideline, but I think it gets out of bounds on the far sideline. So Stephenville will keep possession as it rolls out on that far sideline at the 31. 2:07 left our first quarter. It's Stephenville 14, Wylie 0. Stephenville's one and only drive thus far. 6 plays, 61 yards. And we'll see him again here for the 2nd time tonight. Jordan was 3 for 3 on that opening drive, 3 for 3 for 41. Start on the left hash, a 3-receiver set, tight end to the right. Back offset to his left. Take the snap, get rid of it in a hurry. Catch is made. First man misses. Second man will make the tackle. I believe that's Jet Benuelos, 6'3" junior, his first catch. Give him 8. Cooper Hill able to make the stop. Second down and 2. Already see Drigo Jones on the defensive side. He makes his first appearance. Sophomore's second varsity game. Rolling to the right this time is Jordan, directing traffic. Now he'll tuck it and run. He's met at the line. He makes the first and the second man miss. He gets up the near sideline and into Wylie territory. A play that had a chance to be a tackle for loss. Jordan turns it into 13 and a Stephenville first down.
Yeah, Lockett came up to make a play. Just, again, Jordan coming up to make the play. Jordan taking off and bouncing off of him.
A few Bulldogs had a chance there. Cates and Hill both had a shot, as did Lockett, but nobody can bring him down. It's across the 50-yard line again. First and 10, Stephenville at the Wylie 48. It's on the right hash, trips to the left, wide side of the field. Jordan will hand this time. McClendon, he's into the second level. He's inside the 40. He's got 10 more. It's a Stephenville first down. Boy, the speed of Jordan making decisions, whether it's handoff, play action, get rid of it. The speed, the pace of the Stephenville offense is impressive.
Yes, and he is you mentioned it, not only the handoff, but he's getting rid of the ball so quickly.
Yep. He's making pre-snap reads and making his decision before the ball snap. First and 10 at the Wylie 38. Jordan handed again. McClendon with another hole. He's inside the 25. It's an ankle tackle in the secondary by Lockett. Brings him down at the 22. It's 16 more for McClendon. And Stephenville on the move again. First and 10 at the Wylie 22.
And I think one of the big things that the Bulldogs are going to have to do is once you get there, you better not try to make the big hits. You better wrap up, and you better hold on and get some other Bulldogs there because they are running the ball very strong.
From the 22 and on the right hash. Take the snap, flags fly. Wylie, I think, in the neutral zone. Catch made on the near side. The catch made by Aiden Juergens, and Juergens is into the end zone. We'll check the flag, but I think Wylie's in the neutral zone. If it stands, it's a 22-yard touchdown for Juergens. And it is Wylie offsides. That will be declined. Stephenville touchdown. It's 20-0 with an extra point to follow.
Corey McNeese on to attempt the Clark Real Estate extra point.
And McNeese in for another try. And the kick is up, and it is good. 31 seconds left first quarter. Our score, Stephenville 21, Wylie 0. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
Hi, I'm country singer Lori Morgan, and when it comes to remodeling my bathroom, I trust Zentex Remodeling Group. As a family-owned and operated business right here in Big Country, Zentex installs bathtubs, showers, and accessibility systems all in as little as one day. Save $999 on your new bath or shower system or 0% interest for 24 months, plus a free Kohler toilet with purchase.
Call 855-4ZENTEX.
Here is the McNeese kickoff, another deep kickoff. Ruffin will let this go out of the back of the end zone. And another touchback. 21-0 Stephenville. 31 seconds left first quarter. Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union scoring drive summary. Stephenville 5 plays 69 yards and 136 off of the clock. Trot Jordan the 22-yard pass to Aiden Juergens. They're as good as advertised.
No doubt.
The stats don't lie. Still plenty of football left. Wylie just needs to get something positive going. They moved the football okay, but last drive stalled around midfield. Long field again from the 25, 1st and 10. Carlson can get rid of it in a hurry out in the flat. That's Kidman with a block. And Wyatt's across the 30 to about the 32. That's been the choice tonight.
Yeah, just
the
a quick
successful
pass.
choice, yeah.
Yeah, little quick hitches out there and making plays happen. When we've tried to go down the field, we've either had an interception, almost interception, or just not been able to connect.
And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go. It's Stephenville 21 and Wylie 0. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. It's on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
The hunger to win is fueled by a chance to compete and the thrill of the action. The cheers from the crowd energize our team and push them on to victory. Whether it's the pre-game excitement of tailgating or the post-game euphoria of winning celebrations, Market Street always brings an A game to your party. From kickoff to tip-off and the final buzzer to the last out, Market Street is proud to feed the competitive spirit.
And back to Art Browse Stadium, our first look at Art Browse Stadium. Beautiful venue, the new home of Stephenville High School football. And good first quarter for the home team, 21-0 Stephenville. So we get ready to start the second quarter play. Andy Penny, Ryan Holmes, the Hodge. He's here on the mic with us. We got Phil Hill over here keeping stats, keeping us in line as well. The whole Wylie High School AV production team with us too. First play, second quarter. Bulldogs set up the screen out in the left flat. Julius has the catch, makes the first man miss. He's in the open field. He's all the way across the 50-yard line. He's into Stephenville territory before he's knocked off his feet. Julius with a gain of 21. 21 for 21. Bulldogs cross the 50-yard line.
And it is a great job, great call by Coach Ming to be able to get on this side of the field on the offensive side, not just defense. Great job by the Bulldogs.
Well, I thought he got a tough spot there. I thought he was about the 45, 46. Nonetheless, right back to the passing game. Kidman, another catch in the left flat, turns it into double-digit yardage. He's to the Stephenville 36. It's 12 more for Kidman. And just a flip of the field, and the Bulldogs have their biggest 2 plays of the night. Just 41 yards of offense in the first quarter, already with 33 here in the second. 1st and 10. Handoff Lane powers up the middle. He'll spin around. He's got 5. He's to the Stephenville 31. Whatever's pushing north to south, it works.
Yeah.
Stephenville used it in the first, and Wylie off to a nice start here in the second.
Yeah, really good job being able to get a great run right there on first down by Julius Lane, picking up 5, now 2nd and 5 here on the best drive the Bulldogs have had.
From the Stephenville 31, take the snap, give it to Lane again. Met right in the hole this time, no gain. This is Caleb Taylor again, the middle linebacker who drops Taylor for no gain. It's 3rd down and 5. I think it's early. You're down 21. Where you are in the field, I think it's 4-down territory. First things first is 3rd and 5. You got 2 plays to play with, which might determine your play selection here on 3rd down. Carlson through the air is 6 of 9 tonight for 57 yards. It's on the left hash on the Stephenville 31. 3 receivers with an H-back. That's Frailing. Motion into the backfield. Play action. Pressure off the edge. Carlson never saw it, and he's sacked back at the 40. The blind side got to him, and it's a sack back to they'll put it on the 38. It's a loss of 7. And that might determine now 4th down in double digits. But currently, you still have your offense on the field. Again, Carlson's your punter, so you have options here. But, well, that's not what you needed on 3rd down.
No, you send the wing back in motion, little tight end, send him over in motion. No communication on the left side on the offensive line, and really just fortunate that Jaden held onto the football because he took a big pop coming off the edge.
It's 4th and 12 from the Stephenville 38. Jaden take the snap, hits offense all the way. He's got pressure. He steps up in the pocket, trying to get out of it. Scrambles, keeps the play alive to his left. Now scrambles back to his right, trying to find a receiver down the field. He'll throw it up for grabs. He's got Ruffin at the 5 and blazes in the end zone. It's a Wylie Bulldog touchdown. Improvisation all the way, but it works. Jaden Carlskin, Blaze Ruffin for 38. It's 21-6 Stephenville, a Wylie extra point to follow.
Great awareness, great footwork. You see those drills they do with those little dummies and they're doing all that footwork stuff. Great footwork, rolls out, good job by the offensive line, and a really good job by Jaden. Know where the line of scrimmage is, gets the ball over the top to Blaze, and now we know the visitors' side of that scoreboard works. Great job by the offense.
And Noah Rayberg to put in the extra point, and he does it successfully. 21-7 Stephenville. Signs of life from the visiting side as well. We'll take the timeout. Bulldog football. We're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
Folks, frankly speaking, I was pretty nervous about buying my first ride. It felt like trying to fold a fitted sheet. Confusing and slightly terrifying. But with ATFCU's first-time auto buyer program, it's as easy as just throwing the sheet away. With great rates and free gap protection, ATFCU has me riding in style.
Get on track with the first-time auto buyer program at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Visit AbileneTeachersFCU.org for more information. All loans subject to credit union approval. Limitations apply. Equal opportunity lender.
On 4th and 12 from the 38, Jaden Carlskin, the scramble drill to keep the play alive. He finds Blaze Ruffin for the Bulldog touchdown. 21-7 Stephenville, 9:21 left in our first half. As Rehberg, his first kickoff of the night. It is a short kick. It's to the near side. It's caught at the 13 and getting up the near numbers. 20-25, breaking a tackle. Near sideline is Jackson. Jackson's past the 35. A late flag flies. We'll check what the flag is. He's tackled at the 36. While he does that, back to the touchdown, we come over to Phil Harrell, our referee expert. Coach Doty and Stephenville looking for an illegal man down the field.
He probably had a good argument. Just as long as we were scrambling on that, there nearly has to be somebody downfield illegally, and the coaching staff was in unison, so it leads me to believe that they definitely had somebody downfield.
Well, it's only a penalty if it gets caught, right?
No yellow flag comes out, we move forward.
And now a flag on Stephenville on the kickoff return, a legal block in the back. So a nice return by Jackson will be negated on the penalty. So now 1st and 10, Stephenville will start at their own 24. So all motion out. It's an empty backfield. Quad receivers to the right, which is the wide side of the field. It's quarterback draw for Jordan, stretching out to the right, hit right at the line of scrimmage. And if I'm guessing right, it's Blake Frailing who put helmet right in the chest. It'll go as a 2-yard loss. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, we've seen both teams now empty the backfield to run a quarterback draw. Really great job by Blaze coming up, making a big hit, and really kind of a good positive play there to get the Stephenville Yellow Jackets behind the sticks for the first time tonight.
Blake Frailing, the 6-foot, 215-pound junior, scored the touchdown last week on the scoop and score. One of 2 defensive touchdowns for Wylie this year. Now 2nd down and 12. Low snap. Jordan will hand it off. McClendon, he's met right in the hole, right at the line of scrimmage. And another loss of 1. Bulldog defense coming to life. Back-to-back negative plays. It's 3rd down and 13.
3rd down and 13, big opportunity. Again, one of the keys to victory is to win 3rd down, and this is an opportunity to get your offense back on the field, know where the sticks. As a secondary guy, you got to know where the sticks are. You know it's got to be 3rd and 13, and you got to keep them in front of you, hold on, wrap up, and we'll see what the offensive coordinator decides for the Yellow Jackets.
Wylie's gone to 5 defensive backs here on 3rd down and 13. Brady Johnson, the sophomore, Brody Anderson, the junior, both in that secondary. 3rd and 13, Stephenville at their own 21. Jordan take the snap, play action, looks to his right. Throw in the seam, a post pattern. It's caught with a broken tackle and enough for a 1st down. Great catch for Aiden Jenkins. Jenkins all the way to the 45. It'll go for 24 and a Stephenville first down.
That's good for a First Financial first down.
And Juergens and Jordan have kind of been really connecting well early in here in the first half, and again connect again to extend this drive.
Keep the drive alive after back-to-back negative plays by the Bulldog defense. 24 to Juergens. From the 45, McClendon another handoff, sidesteps to the left, and upended off his feet. Landry Pate gets those shoulder pads down around the knees and flips McClendon, but he's to the Wylie 49. It's a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm telling you, when Zeiler gets that ball, he is getting downhill and a lot of steam behind those legs.
6:52, 6:51, first half. It's Stephenville 21 and Wylie 7. Jordan takes the snap. It's a low snap, gets rid of it in a hurry again. It's to the right side. That's DeVivo the catch this time. He's got a first down to the Wylie 40. That's 9 more for DeVivo. And the Yellow Jackets, first and 10 there at the 40. Brady Johnson, that tackle. In the sophomore, he and Rodrigo Jones both pulled up from the junior varsity before last week's Coronado game. Now their second week playing on Friday nights.
And have already, obviously, Brady there, but also have seen Rodrigo on defense tonight also.
From the Wylie 40 and on the right hash, Jordan, another play action. It's caught, far side, Juergens. Ruffin and Pate push him out of bounds, far sideline. Forward progress. We'll see where they mark it on that far side. Looks like he's got 4, maybe 5. Give him 5 to the 35.
5-yard gain, second down and
Well, they make that quick hitch look impressive.
In all their other plays, this will be the longest drive that they had play-wise. This will be the first time they've got to 7 plays on a drive.
Second down and 5 from the Wylie 35. On the right hash, 3 receivers. Back to the left, H-back to the left. Jordan take the snap. McClendon off right guard has a first down. He's inside the 30 to the 29. It's 6 yards. Carter Nelson will get credit for the stop. Great mix of run and pass here. This is a Stephenville offense that comes in averaging 432 yards and almost balanced. 221 rush, 211 pass. From the Wylie 29. Whistle and a flag flies here. Pest Patrol penalty flag. It's a false start on the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, DeVio kind of had a little head start there.
First flag of the night on Stephenville. Check that. Second had a block in the back on the kickoff. Second penalty of the night on the Yellow Jackets. First and 15 from the Wylie 34. Same formation, 3 receiver set. McClendon has it off right guard. He's got short yardage this time to the 31. 3 on that play. I see Pate getting off the pile again. Bo Cates, the middle linebacker.
He stopped by the middle of the Bulldog line after a 3-yard
You can hear the PA announcer, just the middle of the Bulldog line. There's a lot of guys getting off that pile.
Yeah.
It's 3 for McClendon. It's second down and 12.
And Coach Cates and the defensive guys are trying to get that first stop and kind of continue that momentum after the touchdown. But right now, Stephenville trying to take that back.
The second quarter going fast. 4:38 before the half. 21-7 Stephenville. They've got a second and 12 from the 31. Play action, Jordan. Throw out pattern, caught. Juergens on the far side as a first. He's pushed out of bounds by Lockett. They'll actually call it short of the first, right at the 20. Stepped out of bounds at the 20. So 11 for Juergens. It's third down and 1. Stephenville at the Wylie 20-yard line.
One of the things that we've seen Stephenville try to do is kind of hard count, kind of to draw the Bulldogs. First play of the game, first drive of the game. Did that here. You got to kind of hold your water. But then we've seen Rodriguez do a really good job, kind of timing the cadence. This would be a great time to do that here.
From third and 1 from the 20. Play action, slant, caught near side. Caught this time by number 34. That's Caden Monk. And there's the play action for 12. It's first and goal at the 8. And again, Bulldogs brought the house in between the tackles, so Jordan the play action, a quick slant. He's got 12.
Yeah, and again, when you've been able to run the ball so well with McClendon, that opens up the play action.
And now whistle and a Matt Cates timeout for the Bulldogs. 4:04 left in our first half. It's Stephenville 21 and Wylie 7. Gives us a chance to say thank you to some of our great sponsors of Bulldog football. Of course, our title sponsor of Wylie Bulldog football is Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by the members it serves. Neighbors working for neighbors, services for living, connections for life. Taylor Electric Cooperative. Orland Sobin and Partners Dentistry, cosmetic and family dentistry, providing the best care possible for routine checkups and cleanings to dental implants and orthodontics. You can visit them online at bspdentistry.com. First Financial Bank, our success comes from the lifelong relationships we build with people just like you, recognized as one of the nation's top performing banks. It is First Financial Bank. You got a first and goal at the 8-yard line. Still a chance to hold this. You know, there's point plays coming up on first, second, third down. Try to keep Stephenville to a field goal attempt.
Yeah, and I think maybe that timeout might have just been for Coach Cates to give his guys a bit of a breather.
Been out here. This is only the second collective drive of the second quarter. Wylie a touchdown drive, and now Stephenville doing the same. Down first and goal at the 8. Straight drop out of the timeout. Throw it out in the flat, in and out of the hands, and incomplete. That was McClendon out of the backfield who had leaked out to the left flat, but it hit him in the hands and fell off the hands. Incomplete pass for Jordan. That is first incompletion of the night. First incompletion of the night for Jordan. He's 10 for 11 for 132 yards, but his first incompletion.
Yeah, they sent Davino over in motion to kind of set up him as a decoy. And again, a break for the Bulldogs with the drop.
Second and goal from the 8, just inside the left hash. Jordan, handoff McClendon. Finds a seam. He's at the 5. He's in the blue turf. It's a Stephenville touchdown. It's McClendon's second touchdown tonight. His first one a 3-yard touchdown. This one from 8 yards out. 27-7 Stephenville with a PAT coming up. Gets so much success on the perimeter in the short passing game, it leaves lanes, running lanes there in the middle, and McClendon able to get in. So here is the McNeese PAT. It's on the way, and it is good. 3:53 left first half. Our score, Stephenville 28 and Wylie 7. Bulldog football, we're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
The McNeese kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Here comes, or a touchback, excuse me. Here comes the Wylie offense again. Speaking of touchdown, Stephenville, the 12-play, 76-yard drive took 5:17 off of the clock. Zyler McClendon, his second touchdown run of the night. Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union, our scoring drive summary sponsor. Are you getting sacked by big bank fees? Well, Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union can help. Better banking begins with membership. Bulldog offense at 110 yards on the night. 95 of that is passing. Carlskin had the touchdown pass on the last drive. First attempt from the 25. It's a quarterback draw again. Carlskin has 4, maybe 5. We'll give him the 30-yard line. 5 more for Jaden. That last drive offensively was impressive for Wylie.
Yeah, and early on it was impressive for the Wylie Bulldogs defense, but then the 3rd and 13 convert, they able to motor down and score. I'm just wondering what kind of pass play is set up with that empty draw that we've ran each time.
Yeah, it's coming. 2nd and 5 from the 30. Play action this time for Jaden. Throw curl pattern on a dive. Ruffin's got the catch, far sideline. Spot will be just shy of the 35, so we'll give him 4 on the catch. 3rd down and 1.
Really, that's a really good throw. That's a tough throw.
That's a long throw.
It's a long throw for Jaden, again, connecting with Blaze. Here, 3rd down and short. Offensive line, this is a great opportunity for you to win right here in the trenches to get 1 and maybe more.
3rd and 1 from the 34. Tight end is in. That's Edwards. H-back frailing right behind him. Julius will get the carry. He'll have a first. Pushes the pile to the 39. That's 5 for Julius. Clock not yet a factor. Still 2:41 here in the half. Wylie does just have 1 timeout remaining.
You do get the 2-minute timeout.
That's correct.
So I think the big deal is just getting some pace. Yep. You mentioned it earlier. Yeah, you would love to make it 28-14, but just to give that defense a bit of a break, because one of the things we don't talk about enough, we got some guys that play both ways.
That's right. Trying to get a breather when they can. 1st and 10 at the 39. Carlskent, handoff, stretch play going left to Lane. He'll cut it up the left hash, and a forearm shiver of a defender as he gets close to another. Give him 9 on the play, just shy of another 1st down.
I don't know which offensive lineman got a little bit of a boost, too, as Julius ran up on him. I don't know which. I couldn't tell which one it was.
There is that 2-minute timeout. We'll take it as well. Stephenville 28-7 with 2 left in the first half. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Hey, be sure to stay with us at halftime. We'll have the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. We'll also have the In Tune Music and Sound Pure Gold Band halftime performance, as they have all made the trip here to Stephenville. And we'll take a look at the Pure Gold Band. Kyle McDonald, the Wylie Bells are here as well under the leadership of Kaylin Winters. We'll have all of that for you at halftime here in just a moment. 2 minutes left, first half. Wylie has a 2nd and 1. They're at their own 48. Again, 1 timeout to work with here. 52 yards of real estate to try to get. 2nd and 1 from that 48. Motion into the backfield. That's Namey. Fake the sweep going to him. Carlskin will step up in the pocket. He's got Namey wide open, far sideline. He's at the 30. It's a foot race down the sideline. Stephenville will catch, but Jaden Namey all by himself in the left flat. He's to the Stephenville 10. It's a gain of 42 and a Wylie first down.
What a great design call there by Coach Ming. Faked a little kind of jet sweep, roll back out, looks, and throw it, a little throwback to Namey. Great job, got out of bounds, and a chance to score again.
And now clock not really a factor. Handoff Lane, who trips as he takes the handoff. Not hit by a Yellow Jacket, but got tripped up either on his own feet or with Carlskin's feet. And a loss of 2 on 1st and goal. That one hurts a little bit. 2nd and goal from the 12.
Yeah, big possession here to try to get, and I would say not just points on the board to get a touchdown, because Stephenville deferred. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. Be great to get this thing back to 28-14.
Well, you got to watch that clock in the south end zone. It doesn't click every second. You go from like 122 to 117. It's really weird for a quarterback. It's 2nd and goal from the 12. Play action, Carlskin looks to his left, throwing the flat, jailbreak screen. Blaze has the catch, makes the first man miss, not the second. They will give him out of bounds. The clock will stop at the 8-yard line, gain of 4. Yeah, that clock in the south end, if you watch it, it goes for like 106, 105, 102.
It's like trusting your odometer, where you're trying to figure your
speedometer.
How many miles you have left to gas.
Oh yeah.
You're like, man, I'm all good. All of a sudden, I thought I had 50. Now it's down like to 38. And then all of a sudden it says low, and I'm like, where do I go?
Same thing on the clock. It did stop as Blaze got out of bounds. Exactly a minute left. 3rd and goal from the 8. Handoff lane, power play. He's got a short gain, but not much. Decision time for the Wylie offense. 1 for Julius. 4th and goal from the 7. And now a timeout maybe on the near sideline. And it is. Stephenville wants the football back. They're going to take a timeout. Decision time here for Wylie. 4th down and goal from the 7. Down by 21 here late in the first half. Risk reward, that's the question right now.
Yeah, and interesting call, not an interesting call, but trying to run the football right there, maybe trying to catch Stephenville off guard. But now you've got 4th down, and you got to ask yourself, do you want points, or do you want to try to really take a bigger chunk out of that lead and go to the end zone?
Noah Reberg is 2 for 2 on field goals this year, 22 and 33 yards. That's well in his distance. You're not going to get many more opportunities tonight. Possessions will be at a premium in the second half. Down by 21 here, 28-7. The offense is on the field. Out of the timeout, it's 4th and goal from the 7. It's on the left hash.
And the lone touchdown has been scored on 4th down.
4th and goal from the 7. Carls can take the snap, play action, rolls to his left, has pressure in his face, and he'll be thrown down and sacked. Wanted to get out on the left and just could not get out there, and he's sacked for a loss, and it's a turnover on downs. It'll go as a loss of 8, make that 9, loss of 9 for Carlskin, but more importantly, a turnover on downs. Stephenville has held. They've got 44 seconds to work with, 1st and 10 on their own 14. And don't be surprised, Stephenville's not going to run out this last 44 seconds.
No, they're going to, you got to keep everybody in front of you. You got 44 seconds. They have 2 timeouts left, I believe. Yes, 2 timeouts for the Yellow Jackets. And they've been able to throw the football well. So, yeah, I don't anticipate any killing the clock here. They're going to try to go score. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't have called that timeout.
They've got it on the 14, 1st and 10. It's a straight drop, Jordan. Nice pocket, throw the out pattern. Catch out of bounds, incomplete this time. Juergens made the catch, had to jump up to make the catch, and his feet came down in the white paint on the far side, so an incompletion. Just Jordan's 2nd incompletion tonight. He's 10 for 12, 132 yards. Does have 1 touchdown pass tonight as well.
And I know time's not in the favor of the Yellow Jackets, but I think this is an opportunity for the Bulldogs to get a stop and get a little bit of confidence there going into the second half.
There's 2nd and 10. Georgia's going to air it out middle of the field. That's a catch, and on the run to Vivo. He's at the 45-50. It's a foot race near sideline. Bulldogs trying to catch him. DeVivo at the 10. He's caught by Lockett, but down inside the 10. 78 for DeVivo. It's 1st and goal, Stephenville at the Wylie 8-yard line. It's a skinny post that DeVivo caught on the run, and it became a foot race. He goes from the Wylie 14, or from the Stephenville 14 to the Wylie 8, 78 on the pass and catch. And there's one of the 2 Stephenville timeouts. They've got 4 plays, 25 seconds to work with.
Yeah, really great job by, was it Lockett that came across the field to make the tackle, to at least, make them forced to have to do something again here. Great job by him, and good job by the Bulldogs not giving up on that play and Lockett making a big tackle.
Boy, I am impressed with the speed of Stephenville. They are fast. They're fast athletically. They're fast in just play design and execution, and it's been an impressive first half from the home team.
Yeah, now you got an opportunity to, again, I always go back finding ways to get some wins heading into the locker room.
Yep.
Here's one here, because I don't look for Stephenville to settle for a field goal. They're going to try to punch it in. They've got 4 downs. They got 27 seconds, and they still have the timeout left. So they still can run the football with McClendon with the timeout.
It's 1st and goal from the Wylie 8. 28-7 Stephenville, 27 seconds here in the first half. Jordan slapped the hands together. Play action again. This one knocked down. Blake Frailing able to get his hands on it. Rushing off the edge, the outside linebacker. Jordan wanted to throw play action, quick slant. Frailing able to knock it down incomplete.
Didn't get a chance to see if any kind of ball, if the arm was moving forward or anything like that.
Yeah, no contact with Jordan. I think that was a throw right into the arms of Frailing coming off the edge.
Benefit for Stephenville, the clock does stop.
24 seconds here in the first half. Second and goal from the Wylie 8. Jordan slapped the hands together. Fade pattern near side. It's up for grabs on the back pylon. It's up and incomplete. Benuelos made the catch, but the feet out of bounds. You can see him kick that back corner pylon as he made the catch. Incomplete. It's third and goal from the 8-yard line.
Is that Holland that was on that coverage there?
Yeah, I think it was Griggs Holland on the coverage, one-on-one coverage on the near side.
Big third down here for the Bulldogs. Again, secondary, look for them to run. Now, again, they still can run the football with McClendon with the timeout.
Third and goal from the 8. Play action, McClendon, double pump. Throw it, slant pattern in the end zone. It sails on him. It's incomplete.
Jordan's pass intended for number 10.
Intended for Juergens, but the slant sails. It's incomplete, and here comes the field goal
They are
unit.
going to kick it. This kind of surprises me a little bit.
Well, knowing they'll get the football to start the second half, go ahead and take points and then get the football right back. It's Rory McNeese with the field goal attempt. The tee is down at just outside the 15-yard line. This is a 25-yard field goal from the left hash. The snap is back, the hold is down, and McNeese from 25 is good. So with just 11 seconds left here in the first half, it is Stephenville 31 and Wylie 7. Again, stay with us at halftime. We'll have that Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show, the Intune Music and Sound Pure Gold Band halftime show performance. We'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Of course, this is the last week of non-district play for District 2-5A Division 2. We'll be in district next week. We'll be in Wichita Falls. And I'll tell you, from a press box perspective, we got a great setup this week. We'll be in Wichita Falls next week.
Yeah. Will not be the same.
Wear your deodorant next week. That's all I ask, Hodge. Is that fair?
Yeah. I'll probably be riding with you, so it'll be real important.
Hey, we better shout out to our wives, too. We better give a shout out. Tracy's here tonight.
Yeah, she made the journey.
Yeah. Shout out to my wife, Regina, not here, but tomorrow's her birthday, so happy birthday, Regina. We won't disclose the age, but happy birthday to my bride tomorrow.
Number 88, Rory McNeese to kick off for the Yellow Jackets.
31-7, 11 seconds left. Here's the McNeese kickoff. And it's out of the back of the end zone again. Strigo Jones was back deep on that. First time we've seen him deep, but another touchback. Stephenville scored on their opening drive tonight, had a 7-0 lead, and then a pick six for the Stephenville defense. 14-0 pretty early there in the first quarter. Wylie able to put a drive together, 7 plays, 75 yards. Jaden Carlson hit Blaze Ruffin on a 4th and 12 for a 38-yard touchdown pass. But that's been the bright spot for the Bulldogs in the first half. Stephenville, the 31-7 lead. Carlson will just take a knee, and Wylie is content to take it to the house and the half. Halfway through, it is Stephenville 31, Wylie 7. We'll step aside. The Pure Gold Band halftime performance is coming up. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
Folks, I'll be frank. I love how Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union treats their members. When you need something, they don't make you sit on the phone talking to a robot. Get me a human! ATFCU connects you with a real employee who's local, and I do much better with real people. Human!
Hi!
Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Real people, real service.
Your savings federally insured by NCUA.
Good evening from the brand new Art Browse Stadium in Stephenville. It is time for the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet Halftime Show. Driving you in and out of halftime, it is the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet Halftime Show, providing a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News readers for over 20 years. It is time for the 13th line of the Wylie Bulldogs, your Wylie High School Bells, performing a song that netted a Grammy nomination and onto the top of the charts for Salt and Pepper back in July 1988 and starting to dominate the charts again. They'll be performing Push It, accompanied by the Wylie Pure Gold Band. First Lieutenant of the Bells, Grace Putnam, Lieutenant Lacey Downing, Lieutenant Addie Haney, and Lieutenant Lindley Wallace. Here they are.
Officers for the Bells are Captain Kennedy Hansen.
As we continue preparing them on a field, we would like to look back to a fantastic homecoming celebration last week back home at U. Sandifer Stadium. Any of those ladies, my goodness, what a list of credentials. They have such a bright future ahead of them, but all of us on the broadcast team would like to once again say congratulations to Miss Reese Harvey, who is your 2025 Wylie High School homecoming queen out of 5 seniors up for the honor this year. I would like to also mention something else going on at Wylie High School. Your Texas Association for Future Educators chapter is hosting a fun parents' night out for kids at the Wylie High School Library. You've got time to get your kids registered for this. It's happening on Monday, October 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. It's $20 a child for kids pre-K through 4th grade. They're serving up a pizza party, all kinds of fall games and activities, and even a costume contest. So send your kids in their best costume. October the 3rd is the deadline. You can even Venmo. You can find all of the information for this TAFE night out on WylieBulldogs.org. Here are your bells. A 1988 hit for Salt and Pepper with Push It, the 13th line of the Wylie Bulldogs, your Wylie High School Bells. They are under the direction, as always, of Kaylin Winters. Belle of the Week is Keely Conger. Thanks, Bells, for making the trip out and representing Wylie High School wonderfully here in Stephenville this evening. In Tune Music and Sound halftime show performance from your Pure Gold Band. The mission statement of In Tune Music and Sound is service. And at In Tune Music and Sound, that means providing a real service to the customer, helping you find the best answer to your unique situation. That's In Tune Music and Sound, sponsoring your Pure Gold Band halftime show performance. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Wylie Pure Gold Marching Band presents their UIL Field production. It is entitled Into the Unknown and refers to feeling and venturing into something new, unfamiliar, and uncertain, while sensing both apprehension and excitement when you take a step out of the comfort zone and face all of the challenges and blessings that a new journey can bring. The soloists tonight are Milena Estrada on flute, Maddox Humphreys on alto saxophone, and McKenna Herberg on trumpet, one of last week's Homecoming Queen nominees. Color guard is led by Captain Morgan Dean. Wylie Pure Gold performers of the week are Mia Gonzalez, Nathan Wilk, Ari Sides, and Jackson Putnam, with the leader of the week, Maggie Walker. Section of the week, a close relative of the French horn, a marching version of it, are the mellophones. This is Into the Unknown, your 2025 Wylie Pure Gold Band UIL halftime performance, as they perform for a packed crowd here at Art Briles in Stephenville.
directors of the Pure Gold Band.
Absolutely amazing performances. We see more and more improvement and rapid growth with your 2025 Wylie Pure Gold Band as they prepare their UIL contest halftime performance this year called Into the Unknown. As always, those of you that listen on 106.3 The Raider are always welcome to join us at Wylie Bulldog Productions on YouTube Live and watch your band's halftime performance. Very visually striking. The band is in full step. Their formations are accurate. You know, and one way to tell that when you see the shadows when they're standing in these rows on the field from the lights, and the diagonal shadows are perfectly lined. What we call a rival at set, whereas they move across the field, you see the pictures form before they break and move to another one. This is great. Your Wylie Pure Gold Band is strong this year. At one point during their show, standing from goal line all the way to the 20-yard line on the other end of the field. They are about twice the size of Stephenville's Yellow Jacket Band. Great new stadium here at Art Browse. Looking across, the visitors stand seats about 1,500. It is almost full of Wylie fans, and a full quarter of that is taken up and filled by your Wylie Pure Gold Band. It is a sight to behold here in Stephenville. A couple of notes up to date is as the band is working very hard. 2 weeks from tomorrow, they'll be hosting the Big Country Marching Festival at U. Sandifer Stadium, $5 for the public to come watch, as bands from across the Big Country come in and compete in this independent marching festival for trophies and bragging rights, and of course all that important feedback as they look towards UIL Region Marching Contest, which is towards the end of October 20th. It is a Monday night in Abilene, and then if they advance from there, UIL would be November the 1st. By the way, we want to say a special good luck and do your best to those members of the Pure Gold Band that are auditioning for the All-Region Jazz Band tomorrow. Those auditions are taking place at Wylie High School. Let's go ahead and take a quick break as we're in the middle of our Lawrence Hall halftime show here at Art Browse Stadium in Stephenville. Driving you in, out, and through halftime, it is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. We'll be right back.
Folks, I'll be frank. I love how Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union treats their members. When you need something, they don't make you sit on the phone talking to a robot. Get me a human! ATFCU connects you with a real employee who's local, and I do much better with real people. Human!
Hi!
Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Real people, real service.
Your savings federally insured by NCUA.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin & Partners, Invisalign makes getting a straighter smile simple and stress-free. With clear removable aligners, you can skip the brackets and wires and still get amazing results. We customize every Invisalign plan to fit comfortably and work efficiently, so your teeth straighten over time. You can brush with ease and smile without feeling self-conscious. And we're with you every step of the way, offering expert care and guidance from start to finish. At BSP Dentistry, straightening your smile is comfortable, natural, and easy.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us. or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
One doorbell cam catching raccoons at 3 a.m., 2 4K streams, 3 gaming consoles, plus an AI bot helping you help your kid do algebra homework. Is your internet sweating? Westex Connect brings high bandwidth that just works, whole home Wi-Fi that actually gets to the back of the house, and simple pricing, no games. And when you need help, local techs fix it fast. Get in at WTConnect.com.
Westex Connect.
I keep watching up in the window. We're back for our Lawrence Hall halftime show here at Art Briles Stadium. I'm Dustin Tatro with you. Just under 10 minutes left on the halftime clock. Score at half, Stephenville Yellow Jackets 31 to Wylie 7. This is a great press box here at the new facility. It seats 6 across with room to spare. It certainly is a long distance from Plainview, Hodge. Right about that. But the windows are not angled, they're straight up and down, so I can look up on the next level and see the door, because I've been watching for a very dear friend of ours and staff journalist with Wylie ISD to pop back in, because I kind of wanted to talk to him about an article. That's my longtime friend, Mr. Greg Jackelwich, who, as many of you know, retired recently from the Abilene Reporter News. I wrote out here with him, and we talked about the differences between a broadcast journalist and what it's like to spend almost 5 decades as a print journalist. These are the kind of faculty you have in Wylie. Greg is now teaching English and language arts at Wylie West Junior High and fostering an importance for the need of accurate, grammatically correct writing that tells stories to your junior high students. Our fearless superintendent, Mr. Joey Light, had asked Greg before the season started, why don't you write some feature articles rather than just a written play-by-play of the games? Why don't you write some feature articles and tell us about what is going on? And one of these is up on the Wylie High School website, WylieBulldogs.org. Look for your news articles. He has written a great feature article about a family of siblings in Wylie ISD. Barrett Huffington, starting center for Wylie Bulldogs football team. Alexa, who is on the Bells, and Creed, also known as Spike, who's the school mascot. Go read Bulldogs Run in the Family, Huffington Siblings by our own Greg Jackelwich on our school district website. I think let's let you have about 2 minutes of the Stephenville Yellow Jackets band performance. Again, our band performance is at halftime, brought to you by Intune Music and Sound. You can find them downtown Abilene, 3rd and Grape, right across the street from Abilene Fire Station 1. Here is your Stephenville Yellow Jacket band with a little of their halftime show. Hearing the first two movements of the Stephenville Yellow Jacket Band's UIL halftime performance show as your marching bands do prepare for contest season in October. I neglected to mention it's great to see your representatives of the Wylie High School Band out in the community. Your drumline will be performing at Abilene Habitat for Humanity's Homecoming Gala fundraiser on Thursday, October 2nd. Just a few moments left in the halftime clock here at Art Browse Stadium in Stephenville. We're on 106.3 The Raider and the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network on YouTube. I'm Dustin Tatro. I will be out next week, but I will see you back here on the Lawrence Hall halftime show on October 3rd for that Southtown showdown at U. Sandifer Stadium. Andy Penny back in the captain's seat right after these words from our sponsors to recap the game and get you into the second half right here on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Hi, I'm country singer Lori Morgan, and when it comes to remodeling my bathroom, I trust Zentex Remodeling Group. As a family-owned and operated business right here in Big Country, Zentex installs bathtubs, showers, and accessibility systems all in as little as one day. Save $999 on your new bath or shower system or 0% interest for 24 months, plus a free Kohler toilet with purchase.
Call 855-4ZENTEX.
And back here on the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show, special thanks to Dustin Tatro leading you through the Pure Gold Band halftime performance, the Wylie Bills and the Wylie Pure Gold Band. We're at the half. It's Stephenville 31-7 here over Wylie. It is the homecoming here for the Stephenville Yellow Jackets 2025, so extended halftime here in Stephenville here tonight. Hey, I do want to give a shout out to the Wylie boys golf team. They are at the Lubbock Invitational this weekend, their second tournament of the year. Did we tell you last week they shot a school record 288 in the first round at the tournament last week, the Burke Granger in Fort Worth? They're at the Lubbock Invitational. They're currently in second place. They're one shot behind Tascosa after round number one. Reese Templeton, Jack Cole, Jack Stedman, Jack Currington, and Brody King are shooting it. Reese Templeton shot an even today. They'll play round number two tomorrow. Congrats to Mike Campbell and the Wylie boys golf team on a great round one. Good luck tomorrow in round number two. As again, it is 31-7 here at Bulldogs at halftime. The Stephenville Homecoming Queen nominees are being presented, looking great in their dresses. Their dads in their coats and ties and looking sharp down there in their suits and their ties as well. Bulldogs in the first half had 165 yards of total offense. 145 of that was through the air, 20 yards rushing, 145 through the air for a total of 165 yards. Jaden Carlskent was 10 for 13 in that first half, had the touchdown pass to Blaze Ruffin, the one interception, but not a terrible first half for Jaden Carlskent. Thought he did a nice job of managing the offense. Blaze had the touchdown catch. He's got 3 receptions for 46 tonight. And 2 catches for Julius Lane out of the backfield for 21. Jaden Namey has a reception for 42. 3 catches for Wyatt Kidman tonight for 23. And one catch for Michael Pena-Perez tonight for 10. So I thought distribution of the passing game was not bad, able to move down the field, put a touchdown on the board too.
Well, and I think that was one of the big things that we were able to do, was able to throw the football, kind of quick passes, had two nice throws. You mentioned the one to Blaze for the touchdown, and then Namey had the big one on the little throwback. That was big, too. It was a really good job. I mean, again, trying to find some successes and some bright points to bring us into the second half. Really good job by Jaden. And, again, being able to throw the football. And now, still, I don't think it changes. We're going to need to be able to run the football in the second half. And, again, do as much as possible to keep the Yellow Jackets' powerful offense off the field.
You mentioned powerful offense. Wylie with 165 yards. 287 yards for Stephenville in that first half of play. They had 77 on the ground, 210 through the air for 287 total yards of offense. Trot Jordan, the quarterback in that first half, 11 of 16 for 210 yards and had a touchdown pass as well. On the ground, Zyler McClendon was able to carry it 9 times for 56. So good balance for the Stephenville offense. We get to hear the Stephenville Homecoming Queen announcement. We'll let the PA announcer take it for a second.
2025 Homecoming Queen is Lily Cummings.
And congratulations to Miss Cummings here at Stephenville, the Homecoming Queen nominee. Homecoming Queen, I guess. We had a guy here in the booth last week. He got to do all the pomp and circumstance and the Homecoming Queen celebration last week. The Homecoming Queen nominee, Phil Hill, his daughter Peyton last weekend. How was that experience there, Phil?
Quite the honor. And just, from a dad's perspective, just great to be able to dress up with your daughter and go out and listen to the cheers. And congratulations to Reese Harvey, a well-deserved participant. And we were just fortunate to be a part of it.
Well, and again, it was one of those deals. How was it? Did the handkerchief have to come out of the pocket, or how were you on that?
Actually, I'm very good at turning and looking the other way. So
I didn't know if any dust might have gotten your eye.
There was some dust in the air.
Well, I guess on the pebbles. I don't know if the little black little pebbles things on the turf might have got you on the walk out. But,
absolutely.
But it's got to be a good thing for you when you realize, being nominated as a homecoming court nominee. It's a big accomplishment for Peyton, says about her student body, classmates, peers, and all the things. So pretty cool deal for you.
I really didn't think about that till several teacher friends reached out to me and told me from their experience what an honor that is. And then it hit me. I'm proud of my daughter. That's my daughter. But
right.
When you look at it from that perspective, it's very touching.
I am a little disappointed, Phil, that you're not wearing the suit and tie tonight, I must admit.
That was off by the fourth quarter, and I was back in the stands.
Fair enough. I can agree with that. Phil Hill to our left, he is homecoming queen dad. He's our stat man, and we always say, without Phil, we don't have stats, and without stats, it's just a scrimmage. 31-7 Stephenville. We'll get ready to start the second half. We do look at the out-of-town scoreboard real fast in District 2-5A Division 2. Wichita Falls Legacy will be in Wichita Falls next week. They trail Canyon Randall at the half, or now into the third quarter, 20-0 Canyon Randall over Legacy. Paladuro, the Dons, they look good this year. They lead Amarillo High 21-14. That's early in the third quarter. Plainview trails Dumas at the half, 14-13. Still plenty of football there. Lubbock, Cooper, and Friendship in a good one there at Peoples Bank Stadium in Wolford. They're tied at 21 at the half. Wichita Falls Memorial, 63 points already. They're in the third quarter, 63-20. They lead Andrews. And Abilene Cooper, they're getting their way tonight with the Coronado Mustangs. We saw Coronado last week. Cooper this week, 45-0 Abilene Cooper. That's early over Coronado in the third quarter. It's 31-7 here in Stephenville. The Yellow Jackets on top of the Bulldogs. We'll have the second half on the other side. We say thanks again to Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, who's driven us in and out of halftime in the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet halftime show. Lawrence Hall provides a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by the Abilene Reporter News for more than 20 years. It is Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. Second half kickoff on the other side. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 106.3 The Raider.
The hunger to win is fueled by a chance to compete and the thrill of the action. The cheers from the crowd energize our team and push them on to victory. Whether it's the pre-game excitement of tailgating or the post-game euphoria of winning celebrations, Market Street always brings an A game to your party. From kickoff to tip-off and the final buzzer to the last out, Market Street is proud to feed the competitive spirit.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
And we get ready to start the second half. Stephenville won the toss. They deferred until the second half, made the selection to receive the football here in the third quarter. So it's Noah Reberg to kick it off. A 31-7 Stephenville lead, and an onside kick to start the second half. It takes a bounce. It's loose. Stephenville's got it. Boy, I thought the Bulldogs had a chance far sideline to recover that onside kick, but could not quite get on it. And Stephenville able to cover it up at their own 49. Got to take chances down 24. I kind of like the decision. It doesn't go the way of the Bulldogs, but
no, but you understand. I mean, it's an opportunity to maybe catch them off guard, and had a chance, and now this will be the best, some of the best field position you could ask for to start the second half.
Again, a Stephenville offense that had 287 yards in that first half. 210 of that was through the air. They'll start on their own 49. It's 1st and 10. It's on the left hash. Two backs in the backfield. First time we've seen that all night. As Jordan, a long look over to the sideline. Stephenville's going to change the play. It was 7 on the play clock. First play of the second half. Jordan sends motion out of the backfield. He'll hand it off McClendon off right guard. And just with the pile moving forward, McClendon will pick up 6. He's got the Wylie 45. See Blake Ortiz, Michael Pena Perez, the two defensive ends making plays. Nicholas Jerpy's in there on that defensive line. Still DeAndre Rodriguez at the nose spot. Second down and 4 from the 45.
A lot of juniors on this Stephenville team.
The future is bright, no doubt. Second down and 4 is that quick hitch after play action. It's caught on the near side. That's another catch for Juergens. Juergens stumbles forward to the Wylie 36. That's enough for a first down. He's got 9 more. Juergens was the go-to receiver in that first half. That is 5th catch of the night. He's got 5 receptions for 71. Tell you what, we were had a nice little halftime as Dustin Tatro took over. We took care of
bit of a break.
Got the hospitality here. Arbrow Stadium, it is beautiful aesthetically, and it's pretty nice to us media type. There's another throw out. This in the left flat. This one caught. Nice tackle out in the open field. That's Landry Pate who makes that tackle. First catch of the night for number 80, I believe, but number 80 not on our roster. First catch will make it second down and 6. Ball's at the 32. It's on the left hash. Jordan take the snap. Tried to get the Bulldogs in the neutral zone. No flag was thrown. He'll throw the fade pattern deep down the field. It's overthrown, incomplete. Intended receiver was Benuelos, looking for a flag, a little contact down by the goal line, but that ball well overthrown and incomplete. Third down and 6, Stephenville a chance to get off the field.
Yeah, again, really one of the first few times that Jordan just kind of had a tough throw. That one's just out of the little overthrown there. Big opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Again, I would look for it to be possibly 4-down territory for the Yellow Jackets, but a great chance here for the Bulldogs to get their first stop here in the second half.
I think Jordan thought he had a free play. Bulldogs in the neutral zone, but they weren't. 3rd and 6, quick play action, quick curl, quick catch. DeVivo, his first catch of the second half. And Brighton will be able to move the sticks. He's down to the Wylie 23. That's 13 for DeVivo. 13 for 13. 1st and 10, Stephenville. They've scored on every drive tonight. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Also a defensive touchdown, interception, pick 6 back in the first quarter.
Yeah, Devo just kind of found a good little, little cushion there, taking advantage of the defense playing off of him, settled in, good catch, and picks up the first down.
From the 23, 1st and 10. Jordan with pressure, throwing out pattern. This one caught. It's Griggs Holland on the coverage, tried to get that left paw up there to knock it away. Couldn't quite do that, but does make the quick tackle. Caden Monk, number 34, with that catch. He's got 9. This quick passing game is impressive.
Yeah, they're getting rid of it quick, finding taking advantage of the cushion.
And it's just a numbers game. They get it out in numbers and let their skill guys make plays. 2nd and 1 from the Wylie 15. Motion into the backfield all the way across. That's Monk. Jordan throw a slant pattern, center of the field, overthrown, incomplete. Receiver had a step, but it's overthrown by a step, as that was Jaden Lujan, the intended receiver.
Yeah, had a little bit of heat on that one, but when you're 3rd and short, again, they use the motion, a little misdirection. Had his receiver, just a little too much heat on it.
Now 3rd down and 1. Just underway second half, 9:01 left third quarter.
Little hiccup there. Hope that's not contagious.
And now a Bulldog timeout. Matt Cates is upset on the far sideline, defensive coordinator, but a timeout called here by Wylie. Not sure what the conversation is on the far sideline, but it's enough for Clay Martin to call a timeout and have a chance to visit with the White Hat. Gives us a chance to say thanks to great sponsors of Bulldog football. One of those is the Shed Market, your local family-owned and operated one-stop shop for award-winning barbecue and the highest quality butcher shop in Abilene. There's 7925 Buffalo Gap Road. That is the Shed Market. They are closed tomorrow. They're catering an event out of town, so every day but tomorrow, make your way to the Shed Market. Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, specialized in orthopedics, sports medicine, and pain management. They'll help you succeed through your seasons. That's our friends at Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint. Be sure to stay with us at the end of tonight's game. We'll have the Animal Health and Medical Center post-game show. We'll give you our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game.
Timeout was charged to Bulldog.
Taking advantage of the internet up here, looking back, watching some of the replay here. Long conversation between Coach Martin and the White Hat. And Coach Cates was not happy.
I feel like it went back to the second down play, but didn't see what happened. Just trailing the football into the end zone. 3rd and 1, Stephenville. They're at the Wylie 15. Take the snap, play action again. Jordan's going to keep it this time. Spin move at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle. He's got the 10. He's got the 5. He's just shy of the goal line. He's got 14. There is a flag at the line of scrimmage, so we'll check the flag. It's on the far side. See, our White Hat official tells us.
Defense, 20.
So offsides on the Bulldogs. The run of 14 will stand. Again, a chance for the Bulldogs to make a play in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage, and Jordan spins off and turns it into 14.
And again, the two biggest things you hear every coach say, blocking and tackling, and just not there, not able to wrap up. And consequently, now it's 1st and goal from about the foot line.
Jordan still in that shotgun. Take the snap. Give it to McClendon. Off right guard. He's into the end zone. It's a Stephenville touchdown. It's McClendon's 3rd touchdown tonight. And Wylie, who had given up 38 points in their first 3 contests, Stephenville has now matched it with an extra point here by McNeese to follow. McNeese has been perfect on PATs here tonight. Here's the snap back, and the hold is down. McNeese extra point is good. 8:36 left third quarter. It's Stephenville 38 and Wylie 7 as we step aside. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative. The Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
And here's the McNeese kickoff. It's a short kickoff taken on a bounce left side of the field. That's KJ Villegas. Villegas fields it at the 15. A short return, a design kick by Stephenville, a little shorter on the near sideline. And we'll see the Bulldog offense for the first time here in the second half. 38-7 Stephenville after the 9-play, 51-yard drive. And Zyler McClendon, his third touchdown, a 1-yard touchdown run. Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union. Scoring drive summary. All right, Hodge, we saw this Bulldog offense move the football, scored a touchdown. They turned it over on downs inside the 10. It's not a matter of they haven't moved the football. They just need to continue to try to do so.
And keep drives going.
First and 10 from the 18. Carlskent wanted to throw a quick curl on the near side. A little confusion with the receiver. He'll have to eat it. Forward progress will keep him to the 17. It's just a loss of 1. That play was doomed from the start. He wanted to throw a quick hitch or a quick curl, but receiver ran a different route.
Well, and he kind of pumped it a little bit. I couldn't tell if, maybe he thought it was going to be a hitch and go because he gave a little pump fake to it and then was running, just trying to run and again being chased down by a ton of Yellow Jackets.
Loss of 1. It's 2nd and 11 from the 17. Carlskent looks a long look over to the sideline to get the play. 5 on the play clock as he takes the snap. Play action, steps up in the pocket, has pressure, gets away from it, gets to the near sideline. 20, 25, he'll step out at the 29. That's enough for a first down. Give Jaden 12 and move the sticks, 1st and 10.
Really good job. Stepped up in the pocket, saw a lane to take off and run. I thought he was about to get sacked, but he eludes the defender and picks up the first down. And you want to just start seeing some success offensively, moving the football, keeping that offense of the Stephenville Yellow Jackets off the field, and gain a little more confidence here in the second half if you're the Bulldogs.
New set of downs from the 29. Play action. They'll quick throw it on the near side. Kidman makes the catch. He's dropped, though, for a loss. Good job coming up out of the secondary to make that tackle. Xavier Gonzalez, the free safety. It's a loss of 3 for Kidman on the completion. But
3 on the play makes it 2nd down and 13.
2nd and 13 here for the Bulldog offense.
Yeah, Gonzalez did a really good job coming up, allowing the catch to be made, but wrapped up and made a great open field tackle. And now for the second time, start behind the sticks on 2nd down here in the second half.
Under 7 minutes we go, 3rd quarter. It's the first drive here of the second half. 2nd and 13 from the 26. Carlskent play action, straight drop. Wants to air this one out, goes vertical. He's got Ruffin with a step. Blaze makes the catch at the 35. He's to the near sideline, 20, and down inside the red zone. Mark it on the 15. It's a gain of 59. Carlskent to Ruffin. Bulldogs in the red zone, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, great job. Steps up in the pocket, throws it deep. Blaze goes up and gets it. Really great job.
That'll put Blaze over 100 yards receiving tonight. 1st and 10 at the 15. Carlskent with pressure. Throw the out pattern in the flat, trying to hit Lane out of the backfield. He sails it over his outstretched hands and incomplete. Boy, Blaze has become a deep threat vertical route the 38-yard touchdown in the first half. He gets 59 there.
And that's one of the things that we talked about early on. We had seen the Heighton. We saw 88 kind of being that guy that was gone to for years past. Now having that threat with Blaze, great opportunity because we've been doing a lot of stuff, quick passes, now being able to go over the top. Now let's go find a way to finish this thing off with a touchdown.
2nd and 10 from the 15. Frailing is split out near side. The lone receiver. Carlskin steps up in the pocket. It collapses right at the 15. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain, but the Stephenville defense, Jackson Richmond, 6'5 junior, 6'5", 220 pounds off the defensive end. And now 3rd down and 10, just outside the 15-yard line.
And I've got that's the 4th sack, if I've counted correctly. That Jaden's been sacked.
3rd down, a long 10, almost 11. Ball outside the 15, between the 15 and 16. Trips to the right, lone receiver to the near side. That's Ruffin on this near side. Carlskin straight drop, 4-man pressure. Steps up, scrambles to his right. He's right at the line of scrimmage. He'll throw it at the far pylon. It's caught. It's Jaden Namey with the catch. His first touchdown of the year. Carlskin to Namey for 15 and a Wylie Bulldog touchdown.
And again, Jaden does a really good job. He takes off running. He rolls out here to the right and then realizes where the line of scrimmage is and ran down the line, not to get across it. Great job buying the time and a great completion, and now another touchdown on the board for the Bulldogs.
And that's when Bulldogs have been successful tonight, when Jaden has kept plays alive and allows the receivers to break free of defenders. The extra point by Reberg is blocked and covered up. No conversion. It is no good. But Carlskin to Namey, 15-yard touchdown. Our new score, it is Stephenville 38 and Wylie 13. We step aside. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
Carlskin to Namey from 15 yards out, the Bulldogs' second touchdown of the night. As here is the kickoff covered up. It's kind of a squib kick, but covered up by the Yellow Jackets just outside the 25-yard line. 7-play, 82-yard drive, 2:58 off the clock. And Carlskin on 3rd and 10 from the 15. The scramble drill going right. It's Namey on the far pylon for the touchdown. Wylie Carlskin's passing stats now with the long pass to Ruffin. He is over 200 yards. He's 13 of 17, 216 yards, and now the 2 touchdown passes. Can this Bulldog defense make a stop tonight? They'll get another chance here. Stephenville 1st and 10 on the 29. Bunch trips this time as they start this possession. Tight end to the right. Jordan will take the snap. He'll give it to McClendon. McClendon will bounce to the near sideline. Sidestep the first defender across the 30 to about the 32. Cooper Hill, Bo Cates. Again, your inside linebackers making plays outside the numbers, but they get out there and make the stop. Put it on the 31. It's a gain of 6.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets overload the left side. McClendon comes on the right side, picks up a pretty good little gain on the first down. And now, as you mentioned it, Andy, offense has got a couple touchdowns on the board. Find a way to get some stops defensively.
It's a Stephenville team that had only given up 13 points in their first 3 games. The Bulldogs have matched that halfway here through the 3rd. Here's another quick pass out in the far side. It's caught far side. And Again, makes the first man miss out to the 43. That's number 2, Jet Buenuelos. He's to the 43, give him 12.
Pass complete to number 20, Trenton Dennis. That's good for a first.
Oh, check that. That's number 20. My apologies. 20, Trenton Dennis. He's got 12 and a Stephenville first down.
Yeah, again, Buelo's 6'3", 180. You got to come up and, have a chance to make a tackle. They're just doing a really good job breaking those.
Jordan play action, wants to throw the deep post, one-on-one coverage. Flag flies as the pass overthrown. And Buelos the intended receiver again, but contact here. This will cost the Bulldogs 15. Pass interference.
Number 2, Jet Buenuelos incomplete.
Pest Patrol penalty flag.
Pass interference. Number 19, defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Pest Patrol, family-owned and operated business. Number 1 focus is providing customers with the best pest control services available. That is Pest Patrol.
I think what got KJ, he kind of tugged on and tried to throw his hands up like I didn't do anything, but he kind of pulled on him a little bit. And
going to put the ball at the Wylie 42, first down and 10. Jordan again looks over to the sideline, wants to change the play call. The play clocks are doing the same thing that game clocks do. They stop, pause for a couple seconds, and then takes 3 or 4 off of it. Throw a quick out again, far side. It's caught again, far side. I believe it's 34, Caden Monk. He's got 12 and another Stephenville first down.
That's good for another First Financial first down.
Yeah, Monk just kind of took off, planted, came back. Outside shoulder throw, enough to pick up a first foot. Almost said the same thing they said over the PA, first down.
It's on the Wylie 30 now, left hash. 2 tight ends in this look. Twins to the right. That's the wide side of the field as the ball lays on the left hash. Now 5 on the play clock for Jordan. Going to have to hurry. Slaps the hands together. Handoff McClendon up the middle. Bounces off the first, a spin down to the 20. He's got another first down. Boy, that play clock was right on that number 0 as that ball was snapped. 10 more for McClendon. He is closing in on 100. He's got 79 yards tonight.
Do you feel like this third quarter's kind of flown by a little bit?
It's going quick. That second quarter I thought did the same. But this is only the third collective drive of the second half. 3:13, well, 3:10, 3:09, 3:07. The digital clock on the left side's fine. It's the scoreboard on the right that the numbers get stuck. So here's a play action. This one batted down and caught by Jordan. Jordan's inside the 10. His own pass is deflected right back into his hands. He'll make the catch. He's down to the 9. A pass and catch of 11. It's first and goal. And now a late flag comes in. Maybe a frustration flag here by somebody. Don't see that very often. I think maybe Josh Allen did that in the NFL one time and scored a touchdown.
Well, I think about Fran Tarkington. He did it. I don't know if any of our AV guys know who Fran Tarkington is.
He just lost about 80% of our audience with that one.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's people watching they know Fran, but I don't know about anybody working a camera right now that heard that in their ear.
The White Hat, the officials have waved off the flag. So Jordan, the pass, deflected by Frailing right back into the hands of Jordan, who turns it into an 11-yard gain.
You know you're having a pretty good night when those type of things are going your way.
It's first and goal at the Wylie 9. Jordan, handoff. I believe a new back in the backfield. It's number 21, Carter Van Zant. He's to the 5.
Carter Van Zant on the carry.
Bulldogs playing tough up front. So Ortiz is there again.
5-yard line.
Second and goal from the 5. Stephenville scored on every drive tonight. They're trying to keep that streak alive. From the 5, it's 2nd and goal. Jordan slaps the hands together. Fade pattern near side. It's a jump ball. It's in the end zone. Did he hang on to it? No. Well, one official saying touchdown. The officials are now coming together. The lights are flashing, waiting for a call. Jordan Lockett comes out of the pile with the football.
Jordan's thinking it's an interception.
Yeah, Jordan thinks he's got an interception. Juergens thinks he has a touchdown. The officials are coming together on the near sideline. The official on the back pylon went to signal touchdown. The one on the near pylon ran down and said, not so fast, let's talk about this. Jordan Lockett thinks he's got an interception for the Bulldogs. It's a long discussion down here in the near corner. Let's see what our white hat tells us.
The receiver did not have possession inbounds. White received the pass but was out of bounds. It is an incomplete pass.
Called it an incomplete pass. Phil, did you get a look at it?
I did. It from here it looked good, but I don't have the angle that line judge has. I was just glad they came together and got it right. I hope they got it right.
So saying both receiver and defender were out of bounds, fighting for possession of the football. It's an incomplete pass. So 3rd down and goal, Stephenville from the Wylie 5. Jordan take the snap, handoff, caught from behind. Nope, Jordan kept it on a play action. He's in the end zone, far side. It's a Stephenville touchdown. Jordan made the right call on the read. Pulled it out of the belly of Van Zant, kept it around left edge. He's in from 5 yards out. And it's 44-13 with Stephenville extra point to follow.
Yeah, and that's just one of those responsibilities. If you stay put, you go chase. That old read option, you go chase, he keeps. Next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
McNeese PAT is good. 1:38 here in the 3rd. Our new score, Stephenville 45, Wylie 13. Bulldog football, we're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network. 106.3 The Raider.
Hi, I'm country singer Lori Morgan, and when it comes to remodeling my bathroom, Zentex Remodeling Group hit all the right notes. Need a new bathtub or shower? Zentex of Big Country can get it done in as little as 1 day. Save $999 on your new bath or shower system or 0% interest for 24 months, plus a free Kohler toilet with purchase. Trust me, you'll be singing in the shower before you know it.
Call 855 for Zentex.
Here is the kickoff. It's a pooch kick. It's called for a fair catch and made by the Bulldogs. That's Jonah Holmes who calls for a fair catch. It's outside the 35, so good starting field position here for Wylie. Trot Jordan's in the end zone for Stephenville. Caps off a 7-play, 75-yard drive. 45-13 Yellow Jackets.
Which included a pass to himself.
11-yard pass and catch to himself. Some nights it all goes right, and that's the way it is for the home team tonight. Bulldogs have scored on their lone drive here in the 2nd half. They'll try it again, 1st and 10 from their own 36. 4 receivers for Carlskin. Motion across the formation, that's Jaden Namey. Now a whistle. And delay a game.
Yeah.
Okay, we hadn't been here long. What's your favorite amenity here at the new stadium thus far? You had a chance to look around very much?
A little bit. I thought the furniture, I know that sounds weird.
Yeah.
The furniture, pretty comfy, nice little yellow jacket in the back, and it hadn't stung me, so that's good.
Always a good thing. 1st and 15, Carlskin straight drop setting up the screen. He's got Cooper Jones in the backfield who makes the catch right flat. Caught from behind, so a short gain. Good to see Cooper Jones out there. Had 100 yards rushing last week. Does make that catch out in the flat. Just a 1-yard gain to the 32. It's caught from behind by Javante Clayton. And Jones had 128 yards rushing last week, had 2 touchdowns. 70-14 win versus Coronado. Second down, 14. Carlson pump, double move, throws it near sideline, kind of a jump ball. Ruffin almost got there. Ruffin was running up the numbers. It looked like Carlson threw it to the boundary. Blaze couldn't quite get there over the shoulder. Incomplete. Third down to 14.
And I kind of started to give up and thought the ball was going to go out of bounds, but it almost kind of landed right in. You know, Blaze had a chance to make the play, and he kind of hits himself on the helmet like, man, I could have caught that. It would have been a tough catch. Great effort. Like I said, pretty decently thrown ball. It just kind of landed, and unfortunately Blaze not able to catch it.
So third down and 14, under a minute now in this third quarter. Third and 14 from the 32. Play action again. Carlson steps up in the pocket, stops at the 30, throws it out in the flat, caught again. I think that's Jones again, but another short gain. Cooper's second catch of the drive, but just 2 on the catch. And it's 4th down and 12. Bulldogs, here come the personnel changes. They'll punt the football.
Yeah, and just a little bit, depending on how you look at the play clock, just a little bit too far out to be able to not, to run it down to the third quarter. But we'll have to punt this thing here.
4th down and 12 for the Bulldogs.
First punt since the first quarter. That last play puts Wylie at 250 yards of offense tonight. And 219 of that is through the air. Carlson's punt is a short one, far side. It will take a Wylie bounce. And it will roll down inside the 35. And we'll run one more play here in the third quarter. 2 seconds left, third quarter. 45-13, Stephenville. And this wraps up district play. We'll be in District 2-5A play next week. Back-to-back on the road weeks. In Wichita Falls next week. We'll take on the Legacy Leopards. Of course, Legacy went 0-10 a year ago, their first year in existence as a new school, Wichita Falls Legacy. Then won their opening game this year. Beat those Coronado Mustangs. Losing tonight in the fourth quarter, Canyon Randall leads Legacy 27-0. So it looks like the Leopards will be 1-3 when we kick off next Friday in Wichita Falls. Final play of the third quarter, 1st and 10. And now a whistle.
Play game, 17.
Now I'm going
to delay a game here on Stephenville.
Well, and I know we talked about this in the Monterey game a couple weeks ago on how quick a clock started. That's back-to-back delay of games for us and them coming out of a transition of possessions.
That's a quick whistle. 1st and 10 at the 28. Jordan will hand it off. And that's Van Zant, number 21. And he'll have a minimal gain out across the 31. Give him 3. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Our score at the end of 3, it is Stephenville 45 and Wylie 13. Fourth quarter coming up. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Start of the fourth quarter. Andy Penny, Ryan Holmes, the Hodge, Phil Hill, statistician, Dustin Tatro, producer extraordinaire. You heard him at halftime. We got the Wylie High School AV crew. We even got Greg Jackowitz in the booth with us tonight. Hey, Greg, how are you down there? So we start the fourth quarter. Van Zant, a 2-yard gain. It's 3rd down and 9. Did you just tell me that the Merkel Badgers won tonight?
They did. They did. Homecoming for them. They won 66-6 over the old Cross Plains Buffaloes.
You got a 30-year reunion coming up?
Same as yours next year. What stinks is I'm the class president supposed
you got to put
plan
it on.
Yeah.
3rd down and 9, Yellow Jackets. Ball is on their own 34. Straight drop, new quarterback in. He'll drop it off, check down in a screen. It's Van Zant with the catch. New quarterback is number 4. That's Grayson Copeland. Minimal gain is 4th down and 9. Stephenville looks like they'll punt for the first time tonight.
Wonder if he's related to Coach Copeland. That's got the name on the Coach Copeland's. Again, another great coach from Stephenville, Mike Copeland Field. Wonder if we got any relation to Coach Copeland. Those that are sitting at home listening, feel free to text me if that is correct.
First punt of the night. Brighton DeVivo does the punting. Blaze Ruffin is back deep. Stands at the 30. DeVivo, nice kick, end over end, near sideline. Ruffin, no chance to get up under it and catch it. It checks up and will come out of bounds near sideline right at the 30-yard line. 10:27 remaining tonight. Stephenville, the 45-13 lead. Paladuro leads Amarillo High 28-14. That's in the fourth quarter. PD's about to move to 3-1 if they hang on. Plainview is taking the lead on Dumas tonight, 35-28. Lubbock Cooper's down by a touchdown to Friendship, 42-35. That's still in the third quarter. That's always a shootout. Wichita Falls Memorial, it's their week to put up 70. They put up 70 on Andrews tonight, 70-20 the final. First and 10, Carlson play action. He's going to decide to scramble. He's out to the left. He's got the 35, gets to the far sideline and run out there at the 37.
Number 8, Jaden Carlson.
7 for Jaden. Wiley's over 250 in offense now, 257. Majority of that through the air tonight, 219 through the air. As Jaden's numbers now 15 of 20. 219 yards and the 2 touchdown passes.
From their own 37.
Second down, 3 from the 37. Play action again. Carlson, throw, overthrown, incomplete. Jaden took a big shot there, too. Intended for Ruffin. But falls incomplete. It's 3rd and 3.
Ruffin had a step, just again overthrown a little bit out of reach of Blaze, which is kind of, Blaze has kind of become the go-to guy for Jaden.
Hope to get Dylan Regala back in uniform next week. Dylan, this is 3rd game to miss. Of course, Dylan scored 2 touchdowns in that opening game versus Brownwood, but has not played here now the last 3 games. 3rd down and 3 for the Bulldog offense. Carlson can take it here, roll the pocket to the right. Good pocket. Now has pressure on the edge, tries to throw it away. It's incomplete on the near side. Pressure off that edge by Colson Tomlinson, number 26. 4th and 3 for the Bulldogs. Are they going to throw a flag here? Intentional grounding. Looks like that ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. And so that'll be, I believe, a spot foul and loss of down. So 10-yard mark off. It's 4th and 13. One other score, Abilene Cooper, 59-0 on Coronado. It's been a long 2 weeks for the Coronado Mustangs.
Yeah, tough there for Coach Roy and the Mustangs. You mentioned earlier at the beginning that, Legacy getting their first win. Tough battle up there in the 806 for sure.
Here is the punt near side. And return down inside the Wylie 40. That return by Gonzalez. First time we've seen Jonah Holmes punt. Came in for Carlson to punt. Nice return by Gonzalez into Wylie territory to the 37. Got 9:31 remaining tonight. Stephenville 45, Wylie 13. So Wichita Falls Legacy next week, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be back at Hugh Sandifer Stadium, the Southtown Showdown. First Friday of October, Abilene Cooper, Abilene Wylie. That'll be a fun one. Every week, we were talking in the break a minute ago, every week this week, or this year, is going to feel competitive in District 2-5A. There's a handoff, short gain coming here for Van Zandt. I think this is the most parity we've seen in this district in the 4 years we've been doing this. I think you got 6 solid teams, maybe even all of them competing for 4 playoff spots.
Yeah, in years past, it was pretty much, Cooper, Memorial, Wylie, and then everybody else fought for that last spot.
Right.
And that's not the case anymore. You add Lubbock Cooper back in, and now Memorial, is who they are. But we mentioned earlier the Paladura Dons having to go on the road later on in the year. Again, it will be a battle, and you're getting a little test tonight.
That PD defense is something salty 4 weeks in. Another short gain, Van Zandt. Of course, Seth Mayberry, the quarterback at Plainview, finally a senior. He and Julius Lane have been playing varsity since we've been calling football games.
Yeah, and when we first started, Paladura had the same. There was a ton of young quarterbacks in the district.
And they're all upperclassmen now. Van Zandt a short gain. It's 3rd and 4 from the Wylie 31. We get to make that trip to Amarillo this year. That's the long road trip.
Have we confirmed if it's a 7 o'clock start and not, like 10, like last time?
Last time we were there. 3rd down, 4. It's Van Zandt again off left guard. He's got a first down. He's down inside the 20.
Number 21, Carter Van Zandt.
They'll put him on the 19. It's a gain of 12. They're in the red zone. Yeah, that game in Amarillo, supposed to be the backside of a doubleheader. We were supposed to kick at 8. We didn't kick till 8:40. I pulled in the driveway at 3:45 that morning.
I'm not going to lie. I drove from Denton and went ahead and stayed in a hotel.
You were wise.
Yeah.
7:35 left tonight. Stephenville, the 45-13 lead. They've got a 1st and 10 at the Wylie 19. Van Zandt again, another carry. Powers forward. Falls inside the 15 to about the 13. Starting to see some new names and numbers. Luke Walker, the linebacker, 6'2", 200-pound junior. Wears number 26. See Jacob Bendua out there, the linebacker. Wears number 11. Trying to get you some more names and numbers as we go. 2nd down, 5, Stephenville at the Wylie 14. Another handoff coming left, down into about the 10. Van Zandt again. Nicholas Jerpy. Nick Jerpy has the first contact.
Number 52, Nicholas Jerpy.
It is enough for a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 9.
We were talking about the young, the juniors playing. Van Zandt, just a sophomore. 6'1", 210 sophomore.
There's not many programs that every year they say we don't rebuild, we reload. I think Stephenville's one of them.
For sure.
The stable is deep. 1st and goal from the 9. Van Zandt again, another carry, another tough run. He's down inside the 5, pushing the pile forward. He's close to the goal line. It depends on a spot. Did he get in? Officials are coming down the white stripe to see if he crossed it.
Carter Van Zandt carries just short of the goal line.
And they'll say short, so have to give him 8. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd out and goal for the Jackets.
I'm going to guess that Van Zandt's going to get it one more time.
Yeah.
Pure Gold Band still making some noise far sideline. You could hear them staying in this thing till the end. 2nd and goal from the 1. Van Zandt, another carry. Powers forward. He's into the end zone. It's a Stephenville touchdown. That whole drive was Carter Van Zandt. And he finishes it off with the 1-yard touchdown run. 51-13, Stephenville. PAT to follow.
On to attempt the Clark Real Estate extra point is number 88, Rory McNeese.
McNeese has been perfect tonight on PATs. He'll try again here. Snap is back. The hold is down. McNeese's extra point is good. We got 5:14 left tonight. Our new score, Stephenville 52 and Wylie 13. Bulldog football powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network and 106.3 The Raider.
One doorbell cam catching raccoons at 3 a.m., 2 4K streams, 3 gaming consoles, plus an AI bot helping you help your kid do algebra homework. Is your internet sweating? Westex Connect brings high bandwidth that just works, whole home Wi-Fi that actually gets to the back of the house, and simple pricing, no games. And when you need help, local techs fix it fast. Get in at WTConnect.com.
Westex Connect.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to the Wylie tennis team. The Bulldogs state ranked. They're back on the courts tomorrow. They play host to Wichita Falls Memorial at 9 a.m. first serve in team tennis. I love team tennis in the fall. We're state ranked, the Bulldogs are, and they're back on the court tomorrow. Coach Adam Cherry and company. Here is the kickoff. It is into the hands on the near side. And the return by Brody Anderson. Brody out just across the 20.
Number 25, Brody Anderson on the return for the Bulldogs.
And Wylie will get the football back here, first down and 10.
You know, you mentioned tennis.
Yep.
Tracy, state champion. Wylie Bulldog tennis, state champion.
Is that right? 2 time.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
We're in the presence of greatness here. How about that? That's awesome. Did not know that. Awesome. Good shout out. I like it. Ball's on the 18. Thought they got it outside the 20. They're on the 18. Of course, tennis doing well. Volleyball starts district play this upcoming week. Shay Cox and company having a great year. First and 10 from the 18. Jonah Holmes in at the quarterback. First handoff, Drigo Jones in at the running back spot. Stretches left. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Drigo, the sophomore. First carry last week, had a touchdown.
Yeah, and the reason he went in is because Cooper Jones' shoe comes off. He comes over to get his shoe in, put Rodrigo in. Next thing you know, he takes it to the house.
Now 3 sophomores on this roster. Jaden Namey's been in the end zone tonight. Drigo's been offense and defense. We've seen Brady Johnson play on that defensive side. He's the nickel back. Second down and 10, balls at the 18. Drigo again. Power run up the middle. He's got 5 to the 23.
Rodrigo Jones again on the carry. Brought down by number 32 for the Yellow Jackets.
Third down and 5 here. Under 4 minutes we go.
5-yard gain makes it third down and 5 for the Bulldogs.
KJ Villegas in the receiving core. Brody Anderson in the receiving core near side. See Matthew Parker's in at the H-back. He wears number 85. He's in motion right to left. Holmes take the snap. Give it to Drigo again off the left side. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward maybe 1. Gets to the 24. It's fourth down and 4.
Tackle made by number 26, Colson Tomlinson, and a host of Yellow Jackets.
See Cash Isbell in number 7. And here come personnel changes. Looks like the Bulldogs will punt the football one more time.
Yeah, may wonder, let it run down, call timeout. Again, you know, basically that last drive, Stephenville's just shown they're running the football.
Yep.
Number 80, Pecos Talley back deep to receive for the Yellow Jackets.
Holmes is in to punt. Late personnel change here for the Bulldogs. The play clock is at 0, and late flag and a delay of game. Late personnel change for the Bulldogs will cost them 5 yards. Pest Patrol penalty flag. We're back to a 7 o'clock kickoff next week with Wichita Falls Legacy, Memorial Stadium there in Wichita Falls. Back to a 7 o'clock kickoff. This is the only 7:30 game on the schedule. All the district games will be at 7. Next week, Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls against the Legacy Leopards. As Holmes will get the punt off and fielded right at the 50-yard line. And good gang tackle there by the Bulldogs. Bo Cates, Paxton Whitlock, Aaron Edwards all on the tackle.
With the return,
Rest of the schedule next week, we're at Wichita Falls Legacy. Big game at Shotwell next week. Memorial and Abilene Cooper. That'll be a big game in the district. Lubbock Cooper's at Plainview. And PD has the open week. 7 teams in the district, so have an open game.
Probably a really good slot if you're PD to kind of get that breather in the middle of the season. Wylie has a lot later open week.
Another handoff here for Van Zant.
Tackle was made by number 3, Furman Martinez for the Bulldogs.
Maybe a job opening soon in Stillwater.
Woo.
Second down and 2 for the
Tulsa
Jackets.
beating Oklahoma State.
From the Bulldog 38.
2-minute timeout. We'll keep it here. I've just got a note. This says that you're a 4-time state champion.
Once again, we appreciate
It says 2002, 2004 team tennis state champion and 01, 03 state runner-up, but also the girls double state champions. So 4-time state champion. She's being humble back here. Judd Bill selling you out. 4-time state champion, Tracy Holmes. Thanks, Judd, for that info.
Yeah, we play golf now together, not tennis.
See how that works.
It's a lot safer.
52-13 Stephenville at the 2-minute timeout.
Hope to see you there.
I played tennis in high school too, but for recreational purposes.
Yeah.
To get out of school on Mondays. It was great. As here's 2nd and 2 after the 2-minute timeout. Van Zant sidesteps a defender. He's down inside the 30. Good hit. Gerardo Duarte will drop Van Zant at the 31. That should do it. Stephenville a first down, a new set of downs. They should be able to run out the final minute 50.
Not before picking up another First Financial first down.
Should take maybe 2 snaps of the football to get this one done. Yellow Jackets are impressive. We were talking 4A Division I in Region 1. This is a team that'll be knocking on the door of Jerry World, we feel like.
Yeah, very explosive on offense. They get a lot of sting to the ball when they go on defense. And there's the victory formation starting.
A knee by Copeland, backup quarterback. And probably one more snap of the football. Wylie will drop to 2 and 2 to wrap up non-district play with their 6 district games remaining. And one final snap of the football by Copeland. He'll take a knee. Stephenville victorious in homecoming 2025. The 2 teams will start to make their way out to the midfield. Coach Doty and Coach Martin will exchange pleasantries And that will wrap it up. Your final score from Art Briles Stadium tonight. It's Stephenville 52 and Wylie 13. We'll take the timeout. We'll get into the Animal Health and Medical Center postgame show. We'll give you our Abilene Glass and Mirror player of the game as well. Bulldog football, we're powered by Taylor Electric Cooperative on the Wylie Bulldog Sports Network, 106.3 The Raider.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
One doorbell cam catching raccoons at 3 a.m., 2 4K streams, 3 gaming consoles, plus an AI bot helping you help your kid do algebra homework. Is your internet sweating? West Tex Connect brings high bandwidth that just works, whole home Wi-Fi that actually gets to the back of the house, and simple pricing, no games. And when you need help, local techs fix it fast. Get in at WTConnect.com.
West Tex Connect.
Hey, back to Stephenville one final time. The Bulldogs fall tonight to Stephenville 52-13, the final score. Stephenville moves to 4-0. The Bulldogs fall to 2-2. We welcome you into the Animal Health and Medical Center post-game show. At Animal Health and Medical Center, we treat your pets like the valued family members they are. Animal Health and Medical Center. Stephenville, again, the win at 52-13. The Yellow Jackets were able to score on every offensive possession in each of the first 3 quarters. They throw in an interception return, a pick six for a touchdown, and at the end of the night, they get the win 52-13. For the Bulldogs, they do put up 263 yards of offense tonight, and the majority of that through the air, 219 yards passing. Jaden Carlskent was 15 of 22 for 219, and the 2 touchdown passes tonight. 1 on 4th down and 12. The scramble drill and the reception by Blaze Ruffin, a 38-yard touchdown pass. That in the second quarter. They also score in the third quarter. Jaden, another scramble drill, keeps the play alive, scrambles to the right and hits Jaden Amey at the far pylon for a 15-yard touchdown pass. So Jaden on the night, 15 of 22 for 219 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Blaze Ruffin did have 4 receptions for 105 yards tonight. Jaden Amey with 2 receptions for 57 yards, both of those guys in the end zone. Julius Lane, 2 for 24 through the air. Also, Wyatt Kidman, 4 receptions for 20. Cooper Jones had 2 for 3 yards, and Michael Pena-Perez, 1 reception for 10 yards tonight. Added up 219 yards passing. Running game was hard to get going tonight, just 44 yards of rushing for the Bulldogs. Julius Lane had 25 of that. Carlskent had 13 of that. And the Bulldogs with, again, 44 yards of total rushing. Drigo Jones also had 3 carries for 6 yards. Stephenville tonight, they were impressive, had 449 yards of offense. 280 of that passing, 169 was rushing, total of 280 yards. On the night, Trot Jordan, the quarterback, 18 of 27 for the 280 yards through the air. And receiving tonight, 120 yards receiving for Brighton DeVivo at 5 receptions for the 120 yards. On the ground tonight, they were led rushing by Zyler McClendon, who had 13 carries for 79 yards. Also 13 carries there in mop-up duty for Carter Van Zant for 65. 449 yards for Stephenville. They get the win tonight, 52-13. The Yellow Jackets are 4-0. The Bulldogs are 2-2. Just, hey, a buzzsaw. Just a good quality football team here on the home side.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And they, performed well for their homecoming fans and all the folks that came back, to the new Art Briles Stadium. Again, we've talked about that all night. It was tough. They were able to, do what they really wanted to on offense, and defensively it was kind of just tough for the Bulldogs tonight. Main thing on a deal like tonight is you hope you got out healthy. On a tough game like this tonight is get out healthy. And as we've mentioned, we start district next week, and now everybody's 0-0 when you kick off next Friday night.
The Abilene Glass and Mirror Player of the Game. We always like to recognize one of our Bulldogs for the Abilene Glass and Mirror Player of the Game. And it says best performance passing on the season is Jaden Carlskit had a nice night. 2 more touchdown passes. He's over 200 yards for the first time. 15 of 22 through the air. Jaden Carlskit, our Abilene Glass and Mirror Player of the Game.
Yeah, he did a really good job tonight. Again, trying to be elusive. He did a really good job rolling out of the pocket. And again, he's continuing to develop that connection with Blaze. And so, Jaden, great game tonight. I know it's not the time you want to get it. You want to get it on a W, but I thought he played well and continuing to get more confidence as the season goes. And I think Jaden very well deserved our player of the game
Well,
tonight.
I think, and you mentioned it, both touchdown passes tonight were quote-unquote off script, where the initial play design breaks down or the coverage is good or your pass protection breaks down. He keeps plays alive, and both of the touchdowns were quote-unquote off script. Shows his athletic ability and his vision down the field.
And that big one was on 4th and 12. It looked like it was over, took off running, threw it over the top. Blaze made a great catch. And again, we mentioned it. I know it's the little things you want to take away, but again, the first points in the first half scored on Stephenville this year was that 4th and 12 touchdown to Blaze.
Jaden Carlskit, 15 of 22, 219 yards passing, and the 2 touchdowns are Abilene Glass and Mirror Player of the Game. Since 1946, Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass and mirror shop. You're sure to find what you're looking for there. You can visit them online at AbileneGlass.com. All right, Hodge, this is where it all starts counting now. 7 days away, District 2-5A. We talked about it. It's a 7-team district. 4 get in the playoffs. This is the most parity we've seen. It starts with Wichita Falls Legacy next Friday night.
Yeah, and we mentioned it earlier. We hope Dylan Regala, get that other weapon back on the field for Jaden and the rest of the Bulldogs offense. But, again, it starts all next week. Get healthy, get safely home tonight, and, again, get ready for the gauntlet, if you will, as it kicks off in Wichita Falls next week. You got to get on that bus. You got to do all those things that get you prepared for a road game. But, again, start off next week with Legacy and see where this thing goes. And like I mentioned earlier, everybody's 0-0. Doesn't matter what you've done now. Those wins, those points, those touchdowns, they don't go with you.
Yep.
You got to start it all off next Friday night.
It's going to be a fun ride. We've had 3 fun rides leading up to season number 4. Looking forward to another fun ride here in 2025. Hodge, always a pleasure to share the airwaves with you. You and Tracy be safe on the way home. We'll see you in Wichita Falls next week.
Sounds good. It'll be a good week.
Yes, sir. No doubt. As that's good Fred. To my right-hand side, Ryan Holmes, the Hodge, join us here on the broadcast. That's going to wrap things up here from Art Briles Stadium. Want to say a great shout-out. Thank you, Stephenville ISD, for your hospitality all week long in preparation for our travel and our stop here tonight, as well as everything you did for us tonight. Your new stadium is beautiful. Thank you, Stephenville ISD, for your hospitality and your generosity in letting us visit you here tonight for the contest. So many people to thank as part of this one tonight. Want to say a special thanks to the Wylie High School AV production team. Always doing a great job. Mr. Singleton, we send out our best. Get to feeling better real soon. But thanks to these 5 who are here tonight doing a great job bringing you the sights of tonight's game on Wylie Bulldog Productions on YouTube. Special thanks to Dustin Tatro, our great producer of Wylie Bulldog football on 106.3 The Raider. He does all the production side on the Bulldog production side, working with the kids. Thanks, Dustin, for all of your work. as well. I want to say a special thanks to Phil Hill, our statistician, our referee guru. Without Phil, we don't have the stats, and without stats, it's only a scrimmage. Again, a special thanks to my good friend to my right-hand side, Ryan Holmes, the Hodge, for his color analysis here on the broadcast. And our last thanks always goes out to our sponsors as well. It's Communities of Abilene Federal Credit Union, Abilene Glass and Mirror, Animal Health and Medical Center, our post-game show sponsor. At Animal Health and Medical Center, we treat your pets like the valued family members they are. Animal Health and Medical Center. Pest Patrol, In Tune Music and Sound, Lawrence Hall Chevrolet, Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, The Shed Market, First Financial Bank, Borland Sobin Partners, Dentistry, and our title sponsor of Bulldog Football, it's Taylor Electric Cooperative, still owned by the members it serves, neighbors working for neighbors, services for living, connections for life, Taylor Electric Cooperative. Our last thanks, as always, it goes out to you, the listener, the viewer, the great supporter of Wylie ISD and the kids of Wylie High School. Thanks for your support of the students of Wylie High School and Wylie ISD. Thanks for your support of the purple and the gold. Again, we will talk to you next Friday night. We'll be at Memorial Stadium in Wichita Falls for the district opener in District 25A, the Bulldogs and the Wichita Falls Legacy Leopards. A 7 o'clock kickoff from Memorial Stadium. We'll be with you at about 6:45 with the pregame show, and then the kickoff at 7 o'clock, the Bulldogs and the Leopards. Again, our final score from Art Briles Stadium, it is Stephenville 52, Wylie 13. The Yellow Jackets 4-0. The Bulldogs are 2-2. For everybody involved, I'm Andy Penny. We wish you a great weekend and a good week ahead. Until next Friday night, we wish you take care, God bless, and